Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very interesting D&D, basically a small campaign. Welcome to Undertoons. It's finally happening after after about a year of talking about it. Um, I am Jade / Megamagma, your DM for this evening. Um, and with me, I have a set of 6 wonderful players, uh, which I will allow them to introduce themselves from top to bottom, please. I'll be your first.
Hi! I guess that means I'm first? Hi. Hi, I'm Avi. I spaced out in the middle of my sentence. You can tell the kind of day I've been having. Today I'll be playing Inmate 01, your local real kind doctor. Everything's okay with them.
Everything is fine.
Alrighty. Hi. I'm RJ. I'm playing Grills, the fire genasi turning toon monk. He is here to help his friend Nebula, and maybe find some answers along the way.
Hi, that means I'm next. I am Traditional Preference, also known as Trad, and I will be playing Olivia Liberty. And she is here to supervise a child, ? And also literally everyone else. Half Muppet born, Paladin. She's 4.5 foot tall, and yep.
We love her.
Thank you. Alright. Alright, I think that's me. And I don't know how people's audio is, so for some of you, you're going to be hearing a tiny little guy, because we cannot figure out how the microphone is working today.
It's fine. You just sound like you're a little bit far away from the camera, or from the not the camera. You know what?
Little did all of you know that I'm secretly doing this on a rock, yelling at a microphone because I won't come into the tent.
Of course.
But for everyone's information, I guess, I am not playing my usual character. Today, I'm playing my half furbolg, Ambassador Gala. Happy to be here. And she's basically supervising Libby, the child, and everything else, because she doesn't know what's going on, but okay.
Hi, I am Arrows. I am playing a certain idiot skeleton who has been mentioned in RJ's introduction. I'm playing Nebula Rose. The only full toon in this group, so that'll be interesting. He is here to discover himself, and things will be fine.
It's so sure.
Hi.
Don't worry about it.
Hi, I'm Vamp. Ignore my server profile name. I changed it last second so I wouldn't have to be one of the first to introduce myself. I'll be playing a child who's not going to be supervised.
Refuses to be supervised.
They're not going to
Child
be
on the loose,
supervised.
what crimes will they commit?
They're not going to be supervised. If anything, they're going to be doing the supervising.
It makes sense. Everyone thinks they're the supervisor. Everyone is supervising everyone, and no one is actually being supervised.
No, I object to that statement. Grills has
Inmate's
no idea what's going on. He is just here for the ride.
Inmate's just here!
So we've got
Everyone
4
is-
supervisors and 2 people who are just here.
A lot of people are just here.
Most everyone is just here. Let's be real.
But I think it's about time we figure out where here is actually. And with that, I will begin my little spiel. So, we begin high above the skies of Ainquil, finding ourselves in the northern region, somewhere in between, in the middling area of the actual country itself. Lies a mountain with a lot of intrigue. Nobody really settles there, and at its base, we see a set of ruins. To most folks, they know this as the Toby Ruins, based on the name of the mountain. Most people don't know where they came from or how old they are. They've just been here for a while. And here is where we find 4 of our contemporary adventurers, specifically the Lady 4. A smiling
It's the Lantern Crew.
the Lantern Crew. Thank you. I didn't know they had a name. Thank you for telling me. The Lantern Crew finds themselves having made a small encampment at the edge of the ruins, right before the trail that leads up to a hike that will take you up, and further up into the mountain. What are you guys doing?
Here, hold on. Out of character question first.
Yes.
Why are they here?
Why are they here? Here's a good question. You're the one who's supposed to tell me that. You're the one.
Tokoh,
He's up to the back. Hey, why are you here? Tokoh? You're the one who wanted to bring them.
Tokoh
Can I
lives
just say
here.
that the mental image of the 3 others just looking at Tokoh going, Tokoh dear, why did you bring us here?
God, all I can think of is that Tokoh technically lives right outside of the ruins. Like they're just like vibing like right outside of the ruins. They live like on a field of golden flowers, and all I can think of is for like this instant they're like so sick of getting like into danger and adventures and whatnot that they're just straight up like, okay, we're taking one day to just camp out like at the edge of the field of golden flowers where nothing ever happens.
Okay.
Where nothing ever
100%.
happens.
Libby's 100% seeing this as another like outing that they have that's very definitely plot relevant, that they have definitely not just like put together for inmates so that they can get out sometimes.
Yeah, that's probably another reason. Like you cut to the field of golden flowers, and Tokoh is
Are there
making a flower
butterflies?
crown. Yes. Tokoh is making a flower crown from buttercups for inmate.
Absolutely adorable.
I'm not going to do a full in character ramble, but since Vamp did give the confirmation that there are butterflies, Inmate has a butterfly in their hand, and they are rambling non-stop about all the facts they know about this butterfly.
Inmate has just been
Disney
straight
princess.
info dumping for like the last 3 days, just constantly info dumping about the different butterflies and insects they see.
I'm
So
going
it's
to add on to
specifically
this.
butterflies.
I am going to add on to this of just Gala is a furball and can communicate with with animals. She is absolutely just every time there has been a lull, been basically summoning butterflies in the. That one's lonely. I think you'd like to talk to them.
I will say that most of these insects and animals that you guys are finding are not tuned in nature. So they're just straight up like just a real fucking kind butterfly.
Are some of them like monarchs?
Yeah, you got a couple of monarchs. You got a couple of
Thank you. I'll take that for lore for later.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Be careful what you yes and.
Hey, that's the whole fucking point of improv, baby. Anyways,
I love you. But like, yeah, no. When inmate like picks up a monarch, they are doing this very, very like extensive rambling. It seems like monarchs are ones that they know the most about.
This is a very wholesome way to start off what is going to be probably just a chaos mass disaster.
yeah, it's all good.
Actually,
True.
You have lulled the Lantern Crew into a false sense of security. Libby is definitely like keeping an eye out around the field, but she's actually probably relaxed a little bit
Actually, Jade, can I have them roll perception real quick?
Sure. Do you mind telling me what
Because
it's for?
Let me DM it to you.
Sure.
Oh boy.
That is always a concerning thing to hear, but we know.
Sometimes
was
it's
actually-
shenanigans.
I was actually about to have y'all roll for perception.
Alright.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um.
So we're rolling perception.
Yeah. I'll say.
Let me
Yeah.
grab my
You know
dice.
what? Everybody, roll me
fuck.
for perception.
Everybody of the 4 that are currently present in the scene, or everybody,
Yes.
everybody?
No. That is currently in this. That is currently in this scene.
Hell yeah.
So the lantern crew, please. Believe me, I'll get to you two in a moment.
Okay, question. If RJ just talked, I am not picking them up in the friggin' slightest.
Wait,
Oh,
can you
boy.
just straight up not hear me?
Oh, can you not hear RJ?
Literally.
Can you not
Yeah.
hear me?
Okay, RJ,
say
leave and
something
come back.
Vincent.
random.
We kick Archie out of the island, huh?
Okay, can you hear RJ?
Oh,
now?
there goes Libby.
Vwild, maybe check to see if RJ's volume is actually up.
RJ's volume is up as high as it gets,
You have
Cool.
RJ
and
muted.
I saw it go green for a moment while you guys were all talking, and now RJ, say something random right now.
Fuck.
Did you
Oh
hear
my
it?
god!
Yeah.
You got that? Alright.
Can't believe my first word on your own recording is fuck.
Can we get a round of applause
Yeah, amazing.
for that one?
If I'll say this, Vamp, I'll allow you to. Can you just describe to me what it looks like right now?
Alright, so it's a field of golden flowers, very well taken care of, which is a bit surprising considering any signs of civilization around this area seems to have been long gone.
You
And
could say erased.
the field is like the flowers are very tall, and they're very well taken care of, and it's that kind of field where if you plunge your arm into the flowers, like your entire arm up to your elbow is probably going to disappear into it, if that makes sense.
Mhm, mhm.
Even galas.
Except for Gala, but Gala is an outlier.
Well, as an outlier, should not be counted.
But so it's easy to miss, but those of you that rolled high enough, so probably only Gala. I'm sorry.
I
if
will
they
say
don't
that
get
Gala
you.
is the one who can't listen.
Yeah.
Vincent.
So Gala, you actually do notice that there are like pieces of what seem to be stone, like strewn about in the flowers. Like they're not visible, but you are very tall, and you probably like bump into if you stub your toe or something.
I'd say you probably stub your like trip a little bit over a large stone that is in the middle of it.
Yep.
Dude,
And
the
this
fuck
one,
who-
and this piece of stone is like it's already mostly broken down, but you can make a guess at what it was originally, and faded imprints on what might have used to be letters, and you think this might have used to be a grave marker long ago.
Oh boy.
I'm saying here and now, Gala, who's basically also using this as a wellness check of where does this child live? I'd like to meet this child's family. Is now looking at a gravestone in this place and
If it makes Gala feel better, this is a very old gravestone. Like it's overgrown with moss and shit.
It
wondering
is.
where the
It
civilization
is.
is.
It is.
She's wondering where this child's family is.
Um,
Where is your family, small child?
as you're wondering this, Gala, I need another perception. Actually, what's the passive perception of everybody, if you don't mind me asking?
Passive perception.
Of the
Not
lantern
great.
crew?
I think it's 14.
It's
9.
14, 9.
13.
Do I have the highest passive perception of the entire party? Oh my god.
Probably.
Alright.
I'd intended for her to get observant. Unfortunately,
What's
she
the
decided
highest-
to get.
What's the
she's
highest
gay.
passive of the landscape, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it would be Kerner. It would be Inmate, wouldn't it?
I think so.
What's in
Inmate's passive is a 14.
14?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Inmate, Inmate, as you're sitting down, and I'm gonna say this field of flowers a little bit away from your guys' camp, because I'm gonna guess that you guys didn't set up a entire fireplace where the flowers would be. That would just yeah. So it's off to the side. Inmate, as you're sitting down and just ranting about butterflies, you feel a small shake along the ground, almost like of something big moving, and you're the first to notice. Out of the tree line, a tree moves and stomps down on some of the flowers. And with that, we're going to cut away to the other two.
Who pissed off a tree and
All right.
who pissed off an Ed?
RJ, please.
Oh, anyway.
Oh boy.
It's fine. It's a peaceful day. Don't worry about it. Nebula and Grills. How are you, like, how you guys making your way over here? I'm guessing you packed up like backpacks filled with like materials and stuff, because this is a trek. This isn't just like a this isn't a small like thing. This is kind of like going out on a hike and going for a couple of weeks.
Mm.
So
Well, Nebula does montage to the mountain itself.
Yeah.
To like the base of the mountain and then climbs up like that. But yeah, so he does this every year. Around the time that he was found, or at least the time that he was resurrected. I guess he was found by girls and then he was found by Hickory. Those are two separate times.
Mhm.
Grills has come along with him this time. Maybe they can find more clues with two sets of eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you've done this trek a couple of times, at least once a year. So you know,
Mhm.
going through the Toby ruins is your best bet. It's the safest. It has a path through it, and it leads upwards onto the mountain itself. So as you're going through, you do see from the distance, the both of you do see a small plume of smoke from the other end of town, basically, or from the other end of this ruined town.
That is concerning.
It's a
I
small
thought
plume of
you
smoke.
said-
Probably a small campfire.
I thought you said this place was uninhabited.
I thought it was. Well, there was someone that I met here before, but I wouldn't think that they would need a campfire. If that is what that is.
Given Grills, I gesture vaguely at Grills. Can you tell that's just like a campfire?
Yeah, it's just a campfire.
That's a camp. Do you think they might have brought anyone with them?
Maybe. I've only met them once.
It is at this point, by the way, that you guys also feel the shaking.
Oh, Grills is on alert.
It's far away. It's from the other town, but it's more like a little tremble on the ground itself.
Yeah, he's concerned about that.
Yeah.
He's concerned about that.
I'm going to recommend we proceed a little bit more cautiously from here on out.
I'm kind of just like looking around, trying to see if he can like find a cause for that. He is concerned.
You guys can't see it. The lantern crew, start rolling initiative.
Oh, fine. I'm just saying here and now, when Gala does notice, he's just like, why does this always happen to us? Libby, hit it!
What?
If you guys wouldn't mind turning up
What are
the
you
stream,
talking about?
Oh shit.
as there is a small battle map going on.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to say that you guys were over here. This is where the flower field was, and this is just a small campfire that's set. You guys can place yourself. I don't have a flower field, but you guys are at the very edge of it. I'm gonna say, and the monsters are coming in from the left.
Oh,
Let me-
this is
Get
a
back now.
fabulous map, and I adore it.
Oh, thank you. Just grab a couple of
Fabulous.
the little thing leading them.
Oh man, I've had this encounter before.
Oh no.
As you guys see, two giant awakened trees, and a person made out of wood coming out of the other side.
Tokoh just rolled insanely high initiative, considering they
very
have
good.
a +1. Which actually makes sense considering where we are and what they are.
Now you two are much farther away. You guys also need to roll initiative.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
You guys are on the entering the other side of town, so you guys have a little bit of time before you get there.
Oh, that's fitting. Okay, what the fuck is
Oh,
your
wild.
thing?
No, I'm wild.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I always make this joke, but I like it.
I have to leave the game immediately.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Let me see the initiatives. So we got a 20 for Libby.
So, Tokoh and Nebula both got 18, and they both have +1s for their modifiers.
Roll a
Speak
d20.
now. We
Yes,
need to
yeah.
roll a d20.
It's a roll off.
All right.
Roll off, roll off, roll off, roll off.
12 or...
Actually, who has the higher? Okay, they both have higher. They both have same dice. Would you roll?
They've got the same modifier, they just wrote the same on the roll-off. Try
Okay,
again.
guys.
Y'all need to stop doing this.
I mean, I don't think they can beat what you and me.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There we are.
This makes sense since Nebula comes in later anyway. But that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So what were you guys? You both rolled 18. So Tokoh also rolled 18. I think the button. 18.
This is a fabulous thing you're using, by the way. I don't know what it is, but I love the little sprites you're using. It's so fabulous.
Oh, I made them.
They're from the yeah.
Have you not seen
Yeah,
them?
no,
Very
I know,
good.
I know that the sprites are made by Jade, but this entire little map thing and everything is very nice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Avi, I added what you asked.
Thank you.
Nebula got an 18 as well. And then Grill's got a 7. So he's at least going before the trees.
7. And Gala, what did you roll?
Gala rolled. Good question. Gala, what the fuck did you roll again? 17.
17. Okay. You're going above Nebula. So.
I have so
Alright.
many tabs now.
Whew. All right.
You're doing great. We love you.
Sorry, 1 second. And now we turn on the fight music.
Yes.
It's very important.
Very important.
All right. So, I'm gonna put them over here a little bit. 1 second. Just ignore all that. All right, Libby, you're up first.
Cool. Gala yelled, "Libby hit it," and she's immediately hit it. She doesn't know what she's hitting yet, but she's hitting it.
Are you? Which one are you heading for? The wood woad, or the awakened tree?
Which? She's heading towards the Woodwood.
The Woodwood? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Roll your stuff.
yeah. She's pulling out her warhammer. Does 21 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so D8 plus 3. She's using it two-handed.
Two-handed, okay.
And D8. So it's 12 damage.
12 damage?
10 bludgeoning and 2 force damage.
Alright.
Me seeing the regeneration thing.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
We sure are a team of level 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it, really. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's coming!
Yeah.
The chivalry is
The
coming.
cavalry is on the way! The cavalry's also monks, so be here slightly
Coming.
quicker.
They are like more than 30 feet away.
A monk and a level 7.
You guys are on the other side of town, so it's going to take a bit of rounds. It might take a round or two to actually just of dashing just to get there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I can be Speedy Boy.
All right,
We're all
cool.
good.
Is that it, Libby?
I think she yells, Gala, everyone else fall back to camp!
Okay.
Just leave. Do not.
Tokoh, it is your turn. Are you gonna follow orders?
No! Tokoh just immediately yells back. No, they're going to step on all the flowers.
Okay!
They're already
So
stepping
many
on the flowers, by the way.
Exactly.
She does not expect people to listen to her, but she's gotta do it anyway.
Mhm, mhm.
So, I guess Tokoh is casting a spell. And they're gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Wither and Blue.
I don't know what that does, but it's
Hey yo! We take those!
If you don't mind posting that in the chat.
Yeah, of course. It's a newer spell from Strixhaven.
Oh, that's why I don't recognize it. Actually, I can look that up real quick.
I thought it was fitting for Tokoh.
Invoke death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere center on a point within range. Alright, where do you want to put this point?
Right. Is there any way I can catch all 3 of the opponents?
This would be a 10-foot point. If you put it here, you catch... You can only catch 2 of them. So you catch
Alright,
the
I'll
Woodwood
catch-
and one of the tree ends, but not all of them at once.
Alright, I'm gonna catch just 2. Now, usually I'll move it a little to the right so I can heal Libby, but Libby hasn't lost any health yet, so yeah, that's fine, and the both of them need to make con saves.
Concert. Got it. That's a 6.
Oh my god.
And this awakened tree is going to make a saving throw. And a 7. Both failed, I'm guessing.
Both of them fail, yeah, so this is up to 2nd level, so that's gonna be 2d6, yeah. 2d6 necrotic damage. 9 damage. And
9
fun
damage.
fact about Wither and Bloom is that any non-magical vegetation in the area of Tokoh's choice will wither, so on flavor, I guess?
It doesn't say of your choice.
Oh, in that case, they'd probably be aiming at like, because it doesn't state the point has to be on the ground. They'll probably
Yeah.
aim it a little higher.
A little bit
up.
higher so that way you don't get the flowers.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all fine and dandy. You definitely can do that.
Yep. So they just cast Wither and Bloom, and flavor-wise, probably like viney, like thorns, like start like growing and jabbing into them.
Oh yeah. If you want to say that a couple of the flowers begin also fighting back, you can.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you know, sometimes you pass by trees and they have like flowers growing out of them,
Mhm.
but in that way that they're like growths, basically, like you just know they're parasiting the tree.
Definitely. You definitely see their life force. They grown in the way that like old wood creaks when you bend it. Is that all you're doing? Do you have anything else?
Oh, they're moving back. They're moving back 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
The child is listening.
The child is still gonna fight. They're just
Side to the right.
Absolutely. Alrighty, Gala, it's your turn.
oh,
Vwild.
I'm here.
you live.
Oh my god, is it finally cutting out on me? Is it finally trying to kill me?
No, it's not cutting out. We just gotta make sure that. What are you doing?
Alright! Gala's punching a tree, apparently.
Go!
Heading up
Like a
then.
punch.
Alright. So she is going to, let's see. There is middle guy, Libby's got that one. She has complete faith in Libby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say one that she's gonna cross over herself. She's gonna basically target the one that could possibly. No, actually, that'd be different. One at the top. She's gonna go for the one at the top and punch the shit out of it.
Can you repeat that, Vwild? It's a little hard to understand you.
Sorry. The one at the top.
The one at the top.
As well try punching that one.
All right, roll for it. You're gonna move up using 15 feet of your movement.
Yes. How many feet?
Using 15.
Yeah, she's got that. So, yep. And then, let's see, I need to check her. She's flexing her stuff. But my thing, but I apologise. Just got to check what the attack bonus is.
It is becoming very muffled, Vwild.
There is nothing I can do to change that, I'm afraid.
It's better
Yeah,
when
you
you're
can-
you need to talk sort of directly at the computer.
Right, I am talking directly at the computer, and I'm doing my
Yes.
goddamn best.
You got this.
We know this and we love you.
It is appreciated. All right. I'm presuming a 15 plus 6 and a 17 plus 6 are going to hit.
Yes.
Right. Gala is also using her gloves, so that's going to add an extra d4. Unfortunately, she's not a powerful monk, guys, compared to who's going to come up soon.
Don't you worry.
Listen, Grills
It's
is
not-
just uniquely qualified for dealing with plants.
It's not about the size of your level. It's about how you use it. Anyways,
Alright. Okay, so the first one did max damage. That is... And then let's do the second one. 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 plus 4. But I also just like to think in Gala's head, as a firebolt, the entire thing is nature.
that's a lot of damage.
I don't think my parent would approve, but also sometimes violence is necessary.
All right.
And she's been an adult a long time.
Meh.
Are you moving anywhere else, or are you staying there?
I think if she tried to move anywhere else, it would proc an attack. So.
Not if you stay within their melee range.
Pardon?
Not if you stay within their melee range.
Oh, fair point. And I don't think there's anywhere to really go to do anything. So, yeah, Gala's good. Gala's good next to it.
All right. Nebula, you are. So the slamming you heard before, and
Yeah.
the smoke, has increased in size to the point where now you are hearing a bit of a small struggle happening on the other edge of town.
Yeah, he's gonna start running over because that doesn't sound great.
All right, so you're dashing.
Yeah.
Okay. With 60 feet of movement, you make it around halfway to town. So next round, you will make it onto the actual map itself and probably run your camp right here. Do you have anything else you want to prepare right before you get into the fight, or any action you want to take?
I don't think he would have anything that he could.
Mage armor.
He does not have mage armor.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bro.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well-
Is all good. Well, you take your time. Anything else you want to do? Anything you want to say?
No, he's just running.
You're just running. All right. It's the Woodwood's turn. It gets back 10 HP.
Cool. Yay.
It's fine. And it's looking at you, bud, and it does not like you. It's gonna make
Oh,
two
I
club
bet.
attacks at you.
Huh?
2 club attacks.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Does an 11
Sure
hit?
does. It does not.
Okay. The 18 slams into you from the side as you see it's spiky, it's not spiky, but like, you know when you get like the splinters on a tree branch?
Yeah.
It has a lot of those stuck out of it, and it just slams into your side. The second one tries slamming again by turning around and slams into your shield, and you take 14 damage.
She doesn't have her shield out, but yes.
And it slams into your armor then.
Yeah.
Not finding its purchase.
Mhm.
Anything else you would like? Or actually, no, that's it for me. That's my turn actually.
What was the damage?
14.
14.
All right. Inmate.
I think this is the point in the story where everybody finds out, out of character, that Inmate does not have offensive spells.
Support being only.
It's a support caster. You're valid.
They're just pathetic.
I'm trying to debate on something. I've been debating this the entire round, so like give me like 1 second.
Go for it.
If you want, you
That'd
can
be
take
really
your
cool.
turn after Grills.
Oh, Discord's dying.
If you want, you can take your turn after Grills. Do you hear me? Avi?
Give me a second to like figure something out,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I'll get back to you. Like, because I'm like weighing my options, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm,
I got you. So,
We gotta create a distraction.
how's the weather tonight?
I think Libby's trying to figure out, like, she knows what woodwoads are. She's trying to figure out what they did that would have pissed off basically an undead tree guardian.
Okay. What's the rule about like spell casting with a bonus action? It was
So the way
VA cantrip.
I actually just rule it. If the spell says you can use it as a bonus action, and you have another spell that can use it as an action, you can just do both on the same turn. I don't follow that rule of it has to be a cantrip or a low or whatever. I don't like it.
Okay, no, that's
Thank
fair.
fucking god.
So this makes caster very powerful, but I have other ways of
No, that's fair. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, there is a phone call somewhere.
Julio, what's up? Yeah.
Oh, so I can't use that. Okay, never mind.
Fucking mechanic, bro. He fixed one thing that I went told him to fix, but he broke another thing.
I think Inmate's gonna hold their turn.
Like, delay the turn or hold an action?
Delay their turn until, like, after Grills shows up.
Mm-hmm. Well, the good news is, flat out, I move over double Nebula's speed, so I should be able to get on the map.
Okay, the mental image of just Nebula, he's running, and Grill's just.
Fireball.
Oh my god, he's a rocket!
I mean, there is a reason why, he was known as Flashover on the battlefield.
Nice.
Yeah, Nebula, I don't think knows that girls can go that fast, so he's...
Yeah, girls never had reason to.
Yeah! So you thoroughly startled the skeleton.
There's just, like, little, like, burned mark footprints. They didn't used to appear, and then they started turning toon, and now they do. It's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say, we need to meet.
Yes.
A shardle on stride, but no mechanical benefits.
This is great.
I love
Jade's
this
still
very
out,
much.
But, like, I want to remind everyone that the Lantern crew did take out, what was it, 5 bears?
Hey, you
Yeah.
like bears?
It's about 5
Yeah,
minutes.
but bears don't regenerate.
Yeah, bears don't regenerate. These things do,
That we know
unfortunately.
of. That we know of.
I wouldn't put it past magic.
There are 5
Yeah.
bears out there that are regenerating and swearing vengeance. They've spawned.
Holy
some-
shit.
Holy shit.
There he goes, I guess.
What is this roll?
That was me figuring out how far Girls goes if he moves, dashes, bonus action dashes.
Oh my.
Oh, is he a
Whatever.
rogue? Or like,
Monks
oh no,
are a
he's a
speedy
monk.
boy.
Dang!
That's a monk. That's a monk, never mind.
Yeah, step of the wind.
Yeah, no wonder he was... Yeah, no wonder he had that nickname. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
He got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
got
did me go and you.
Wee boy.
Hi.
Oh,
So hi. We're gonna have to take a small break because emergency happened and I'm gonna go pick somebody up from somewhere.
Alrighty.
Okay,
That is all
I'm
right.
sorry about that, y'all. It's about 15
No, you're
minutes
good,
away.
you're
I'll
good,
be
you're
back
Okay.
in 30.
Alright.
30?
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Aye.
30.
30.
30 for the break
30,
or 30 when
30.
we're coming back?
I think...
I think it's the same thing either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, cause it's 07 for me right now, so...
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I figured 2:30 for safety.
Yeah, well, let's be back for 2:30, and then if Jade's not back, then we know that it's 2:40 instead.
Alright. For the audience listening, what RJ rolled for how fast girls can go, that's 135 feet.
Yeah! Speedy boy monk!
Speedy boy!
He's only gonna get faster as time goes on.
Yeah!
One day we're going to have the monks have races. One day.
Gala will
Mm.
lose!
That would be very fun. Man, that would be a sport to watch.
Monk racing.
It's honestly at that point for the entertainment factor.
Like,
of just enjoy-
I'm assuming, because Gala's level 4, I'm assuming she action attacked and then bonus action martial arts attacked.
Yeah.
So at level 4, monks only got a plus 10 to their movement, so Gala flat out is going 105. No. 120. I can do math. 120 feet around, whereas Grill's at plus 15 to his movement, and 45 movement, is going 135. So literally just by the math, Gala loses.
One day! One day!
The only person I think who could outstrip Grills is if Tokoh were to turn into a horse. So I'm pretty sure a horse has a movement speed of 50.
Right, we have a new objective at one stage. Gala begging Tokoh to go horse mode.
Now I'm imagining Tokoh horse and girls running alongside, and yeah.
That would be
Actually,
glorious. Huh?
Grills would still win.
Yeah.
Because Tokoh horse can't bonus section dash.
Yeah.
Girls is fastest in the group.
Girls is fastest.
We love
And apparently
Rocket Man.
Apparently has the highest passive perception too.
Yeah.
What the heck?
He's a warrior. He's a soldier.
He is a soldier, that's true.
Who's highest? What's Grill's level?
Level 6, Nebula's level 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Nebula's still the highest level.
Yeah. Because Nebula's been in 6 trillion FPSs.
We are but simple campaign locked characters.
Alas. Yeah, no, Nebula has been in like 2 games.
Yeah.
I can count on one hand the amount of games Grills has been in. It's 4. Because he started at level 5 and now has no draft points.
Yeah, Nebula has he's been in the very first game he was in, and then he's been in like a set of 3. Yeah, well, he's been in the one game, and then he's been in like small campaign thing, the Fairweather thing, and then he's been in Exilian FPS. Yeah, hold on, let me pull up his playlist to see how many videos are in there. That's songs. I don't want songs. Sir, that's songs. There it is. 36 total videos.
Like I said, Sir appearing in this FPS.
Listen. We went feral.
Keep going.
Between me and Comet and Author, and a little bit of Magic, yeah, it's mainly been with Comet and TOC though. Those have been the main ones. Yeah, he's been in a lot.
Libby's plan, what she's trying to do is she's trying to get I think she knows that they're not likely to win this fight. She doesn't know why this is happening. As far as she's aware, they haven't screwed with the forest too bad. It's just like, please go towards campfire, which maybe we can use for some defense. While Gala and I distract these things and try to get away because,
Yeah. It's alright, Nebula has fire spells.
Yeah, that's fine. She doesn't know Nebula's here yet. Also,
yeah.
It's Neb. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's Nebula.
Fighting an undead tree warrior and 2 awakened trees right now.
Excuse you! Woodwoads are not undead!
Yeah, no, they're not undead, but they're freaking, someone died to become a woodwoad.
Nope, that's a corpse plant. That's a corpse flower.
No, corpse flowers are plants that eat corpses.
Alright, I'm
going to look this up.
Corpses, but they're born from the grave of an evil necromancer.
Yeah.
They're the corruption of the necromancer's magic into the surrounding flora, creating our corpse flowers, then go seeks out more corpses. I've had to fight these things before.
A woodwode is a
Looking it up-
powerful plant
yeah,
in
Matt-
humanoid form invested with the soul of someone who gave up life to become an eternal guardian. The ritual to create a woodwode is a primeval secret passed down through generations of savage gross and dark druid circles. Performing the ritual isn't necessarily an act of evil. Blah blah blah. A living person's chest is pierced and the heart removed. A seed is then pushed into the heart and is placed in a tree. Then bathed and watered in the blood of the sacrificed victim, and the body is buried among the tree roots. After 3 days,
That's metal.
it becomes a woodwode.
You know,
So yeah, someone did.
I think Gala's parents would approve of fighting these things now.
Well, so woodwodes are plant guardians. So they're supposed to. It isn't. Performing the ritual isn't necessarily an act of evil. If the victim to be is entered into a bargain that requires it to be a willing sacrifice. Yeah, they're guardians of the forest.
Don't never bring this up with Gala's parents. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, it is very easy because you're a fucking plant. You're basically immortal. It's very easy to outlive your purpose as a woodwode.
Yeah. Those who become woodwodes trade their free will and sense of sentiment for supernatural strength and a deathless duty. They exist only to protect woodlands and the people who tend them. They are void and expressionless. Blah blah blah. They're drawn to creatures that have close ties to nature and that protect and respect the land, such as druids and trents. Some trents have woodwode servants by virtue of age-old pacts with druids or fae that perform the rituals, while others acquire the services of freed woodwodes and find renewed purpose in the domain of a kindred guardian.
I got Trent. Do we
Smart.
say it?
Yes! I only read things. I don't hear them.
You okay, RJ?
I did it. I'm a murderer. I'm murdered now.
I don't know if anyone else here. Watches Critical Role. I know that Jade does. Jade isn't here right now.
Uh-huh.
He hit your thong, but I'm straight.
Alright, you killed me now. I got a backup shot. I gotta move to Abu Dhabi. Wait, no, Abu Dhabi.
Oh god.
Geography isn't great. I need to find a better location. I'm going to Iceland. I'm fleeing to Iceland now.
No, go to Finland instead. Go say hi to Foster.
Doesn't Greenland have more rocks though?
Iceland has what I'm studying. It's got the glacial
Okay.
lakes.
Oh,
It's also got volcanoes
Greenland is-
though.
Greenland is the one that's more cold and frigid though, right?
Yes, but we don't talk about
Greenland is the one by Canada. Iceland is the one by Scandinavia.
Yeah,
Or,
fair.
well, in Scandinavia.
Yeah, fair.
They should
Do
really swap
not
those names
talk
around.
about Greenland. Greenland has some geographic hitchings that we do not talk about in our department.
Yeah, anyway, Vwild, you know what Iceland also has? Fucking volcanoes. You know what volcanoes have? Volcanologists.
Yeah.
I don't want to go near the volcanologists again. They're weird, okay? And I like weird, but they're a special kind of weird. They take up so much stuff. They don't even take the proper samples. Their samples like the cheap and they should feel bad.
Consider though, lava soupy nice.
Lava soupy is very nice, and all geographers will admit we have cooked something on the lava at least once in our careers. It turns out, as long as you open a can, apparently, as long as you open the can just a little bit, you can cook a lot of things in a can on lava.
Yeah, don't explode your Chef Boyardee.
You say that. There are videos out there of it. I also
Yeah.
know there's you know that breakfast in a can sort of thing.
Yeah.
Spam?
There's
No!
literally literally something called breakfast in a can, and it's got like hash brown and baked beans and egg and all those sorts of things in. Yeah, I
You made me
want
spit out my water.
Yeah,
I know
it's
what-
basically an MRE, but in a can instead of a pouch.
I know
Okay.
a wonderful volcanologist, and I say that lovingly with gritted teeth, because those words should not be put together. He took 3 cans of breakfast stuff and went, "Don't worry, everyone, I will make this for us," and he exploded them on the volcano. And the smell is apparently incredibly attractive to a lot of wild animals.
Yeah.
So, guess what he had to deal with for the next 4 days? They hunted him!
Fucking virgin sacrifice to the volcano gods is out. Breakfast sacrifice to the volcano gods is in.
Breakfast sacrifice to the volcano animals. Breakfast sacrifice to the volcano. Volcano sacrifice to the local wildlife.
Exactly. I mean, I'll do you one better. This is a glaciologist. This man is someone I deeply, deeply respect. He once thought it was a good idea in polar bear territory to cook sausages.
Congratulations on your Darwin Award, sir.
And instead of abandoning the sausages, he took them with him. On a 5-day trip across a glacier, he kept on packing up his sausages and running.
Congratulations on your Darwin Award, sir.
He survived, and Richard, I don't think you will ever listen to these, but you deserve it, man.
I was like kind of zoned out, so I heard maybe the sausages being packed away, and my first thought was like the breadsticks. Packing breadsticks in the first.
Well, seeing as he had them basically in a oversized thing that he was carrying on his thigh, yeah.
Man got a fucking thigh holster for his goddamn sausages.
Because the machine they were meant to put in that thigh holster got dropped down a glacier.
So the solution he came up with wasn't I dropped our probably very expensive piece of very fine equipment down a glacier. Well, I guess I gotta put sausages in there.
It was a bit of equipment that was very old, very duct taped, and they'd kind of been coming up with an excuse to politely get rid of it without having to go through everything. And turns out, oh my god, they basically committed an insurance fraud, didn't they? They basically committed a scheme of, oh no, what a terrible accident, and we can't retrieve it because there's a bear. Richard!
Throw it down with one sausage. Oh no! However could this have happened?
I mean, this is the same guy who's been banned from a parking lot in Iceland because he kept taking samples from it, so I wouldn't be...
Oh, that's such a good reason to be banned from an Icelandic parking lot. He kept taking...
He pays his interns every year that he's allowed to go. He has to wait in the car, but he pays them to go out with a little Cora and to take a sample. The amount of people who've been banned from this one Icelandic glacier car park is astounding. They have his picture.
But he, like, I want to see, like, every year he just wears, like, a different disguise. It's like, that's not me, I don't have, you know, I don't have a mustache and a clown. That person doesn't have a mustache and a clown nose.
Mr. Oh, definitely not a glaciologist.
I'm a volcanologist, you see. I do not care for these things like ice and glaciers And what do you know? I care not for such foolishness. I only like hot things and fire and lava and volcanoes. I go, ooh. Yeah, anyway, hello, let me in, please.
We have got one of the things that if all else fails, you blame another department. Normally we blame the geologists because they deserve it. But we have blamed the volcanologists at least once for an incident.
The geologists, you took the ice in the divorce, but you really wanted that box set of Lord of the Rings that they have.
We did. We really, really did. I mean, the amount of shit we pull within our departments, it's kind of terrible just how it correctly. But hey, we'll do this for the geologists. And not human geologists. They're cool. I said it. I don't like the human geographers. What are you gonna do? Do a survey?
Okay. As someone with a psychology A level, I object to that remark.
Listen,
You guys
no,
also do surveys. You just survey the ground instead.
run tests on the dirt.
You
We
go
run
up to the
tests
rock
on
and say,
people.
"Excuse me,
No.
ma'am and/or Sir Rock. What is your opinion on the weather recently?"
I ain't a meteorologist.
How would you say that you are reacting to the changing climate conditions within the past 300 years?
I will
Uh-huh,
release
uh-huh.
the goose on you. I will release the goose on you.
No, don't sing risk assessment goose on track. Don't do that.
It's fine. I'm a construction worker. I'll just.
You haven't met risk assessment goose.
I have not met risk assessment goose, but I will climb up high enough that I don't have to.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. It's literally I've been in VCs and I've been in text chats with people while chilling in a tree to escape this goose. I fear next to nothing but that goose.
It
Scares me.
scares me.
I have abandoned so many people to that goose. You do not have friends, you do not have family, you do not have any allegiance to anyone. When you hear that honk hiss, you run.
No gods, no kings. When risk assessment goose comes to town.
The one time I have ever broken my rule of don't look back, they're dead to you, is when I saw a little 3-year-old child going into their territory, and I couldn't, in good faith, abandon it.
It's very
It
Lynn
was-
of you.
It was just absolutely. I was there, and I was looking, and I was just like, I can't stop, I can't. I was able to run, and I had to run in, and it was the most weird conversation ever of going, hey, yeah, you've never met me before, I've never met you before, don't allow your kid around here, there's a really feral goose, don't ask questions, you hear that? Run!
Hi, I know I'm holding your child and I'm a stranger you've never seen before in your life. It's for good reason, I swear.
It really was the absolute, I don't want to grab your child and run, but if we don't go in the next few seconds, I will abandon you and I will take this child.
You will be collateral. I will not allow this child to suffer for your insolence.
This child is smaller than the goose. This child will not survive. Your dog is dead to us. The child. The amount of people who thought, oh yes, my dog can get rid of it. The dog can't. The dog will.
Unless your dog Boogie is one of those fucking Himalayan bear hunters, I don't think it stands a chance.
Yeah. And anyway, that's how I ended up with a 3-year-old child, myself, 2 adults, a grandparent desperately trying to cling to the tree, and a dog in said tree while we waited for the goose to go away.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I have got so many stories to fill so many gaps.
Well, we got
I mean,
potentially 1 to 7 or 1 to 10 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. RJ, do you remember the talk I had about the prop body that ended up sinking to the bottom of the lake?
Yeah! I remember recommending that you put depth monitors on it. You only got like 2 of them back.
We had 2 depth monitors on it. Okay, so this is for all of you. On one of my modules, I did a little bit of forensics. It was their whole department, but we actually found it rather interesting. Part of it was we were measuring the depth of the lakes on our campus, which we use a resuscitation doll. The entire body, it's got arms, it's got legs, it's got a pretty realistic looking face, and it's got clothes on. And so we do it. And it's the geologist department's one, I think it's the geologist. They were the ones who were signed on the sheet, and this is important. We, as physical geographers, did not sign out on it. So, as far as anyone's concerned, it's the geologist alone.
Mm-hmm.
So we stick 2 depth monitors in, 1 in the mouth, 1 on the foot.
You know, as you do.
As you do. And there's no polite way of saying, me and the lecturer who did it, we basically looked as though we were dumping a body when we threw it in. I had the legs, he had the head. And in it goes. Sinks like a stone. And normally, they have this buoyancy thing incorporated in, that they're meant to come up within a set amount of time. And we're all just kind of staring at the lake and then just go, okay, act natural, just act natural. Just look, wave at the dog walkers, act natural. Has it come up? We can see bubbles. And then it does eventually. Well, I say it comes up. We've gone off and we've done some ground surveying and that sort of stuff, and really interesting underground brick wall and that sort of thing. We come back. The head came up. And we hastily retrieve the head, so we've got 1 depth monitor back. Monitor is a physical geographer's thing. Okay, that we need. We also need the right ankle. The left arm comes up to the surface. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was the lecturer standing by the side of the lake, his hands on his hips, going, "You come to the surface right now!" And the right leg came up. We've got the right leg, so we've got the ankle monitor, and we're all just looking at each other going, so everything that incriminates us has come to the surface, right? And we all nod. And so we just picked up this leg, picked up this arm, picked up this head, stuck them in our coats, and legged it. And we think this is probably going to be the end of this. Until 3 days later, in the middle of a very important meeting day where we've got a lot of the public going around our ponds, a body is reported as a dog wades in. A body where the neck is super submerged, so it looks as though this person is in the water. Face down, missing 1 leg, missing 1 arm.
this physically disabled person drowned in the lake.
Something straight out of a murder thing, and they went around our entire department just going, okay, did any of you know about this? Did any of you know about this? And I'm shoved to the front as I can lie, and I just go, isn't that the geologist department's thing? And we've got the ankle monitor, the head monitor, all of them back out on the shelves, dried in pristine condition. The head is dried in pristine condition in the geologist department, so... And we swore never to talk about this day again.
Are y'all looking up Woodwoods without me here?
People online.
Hello.
Except for all of you
Hi, Jade.
I'm back.
Not given any details, and you can prove nothing.
Are you
I
guys
mean,
metagaming?
theoretically, I can prove a lot because
No. We're talking stories.
yeah.
I see the Woodwood.
Theoretically, though, Vwild, we can prove a lot because this is all on recording.
Consider RJ, I love and they don't know where I live. They know nothing about me.
So where's
The Woodwood was me saying it was undead when I mean like something died to make thing. And we were pulling up receipts.
I have a question.
Cool.
Yes.
Are we good to come back?
Yes.
I think Vamp is still
Oh, Vamp is still. Never
Hmm?
mind.
wherever.
Okay, you might be to act.
Do we want to ping Vamp?
Yeah.
I'm on it. I got it. I did it.
Did.
Don't worry, Jade. I filled up the entire time with my humorous stories.
Yeah, we were just storying at each other.
I got the risk assessment goose threatened on me.
And I promised Trad I would not wish the risk assessment goose upon you because, quite frankly, none of us would survive.
I mean, I guess. Trad, are you construction vehicle certified?
I don't have a CDL. But
Can
I
you
can
drive a forklift?
technically yes.
I mean, the goose.
A scissor lift would probably be the better option here, or a boom lift.
Trad goes from stage left to stage right, chased by a goose. This falls, and then the goose comes from stage right to stage left, followed by Trad and a scissor lift.
Actually, forklift to be faster. Scissor lifts are really slow. They're engineered to be. They're slower than a person's walking speed.
Hello.
That will
Vamp.
not beat the goose.
There's the
Heyo.
Vamp.
Yeah, I was
We got
here.
our Vamp back.
Hi.
We have our ghosty goo.
Is everyone?
Well, that's
is
someone else,
everyone
but-
here? I'm so sorry about that, y'all.
No,
It's alright.
do not apologize. I will bunk you.
All right.
Are you not apologizing?
Not anymore.
Say you're not sorry. Say you're not sorry.
I will always be sorry. Anyways,
No, you won't.
back
I
to
will
it.
smack you with a spoon. Anyway.
Thwap, 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 thwap.
All right, we're back in it. Let's go. Inmate, what are you doing? You had enough time to think about it, I hope.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my turn until
You fucking serious?
Yeah. I did say that I think you were still on call when that happened.
I wasn't.
Yeah, holding turn until Grill's pecking rocket.
Yeah,
Launches.
Mr. Flashover appears.
Are you holding anything while you're holding your turn?
I think I'm gonna cast.
Libby has been knocked down 14 hit points, but she also is
I might
fine.
cast aid in a bit. When Grills gets there, because it says 3 people.
I would
within
love
3.
to be able to give you that, but you don't know these two are coming. So
That
you
is-
can't hold
no,
that.
That's, fair.
That's not an
That's
action you can hold.
Yeah,
Like,
you
if
do
you have-
technically have 3 targets if you want to cast aid, because you've got Gala and Libby and Tokoh.
I don't know if Toko's within range. Is the thing? Is it a range of 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. In that case, whoa, have 5 temp HP.
Alright, everybody has 5 temp HP in the Lantern crew. Is that it?
I do
They
not
are going to back off away from the battle.
How far?
Good.
30 feet.
I have great news. With the temporary HP, Tokoh now has 23 hit points.
That's great.
Yay.
Don't get hit, motherfucker.
Only 23?
Anyways. Grills!
Okay.
Enter stage.
You heard the same thing that Nebula
Okay.
had.
Yeah, Nebula was able to go 60 feet. Going flat out, movement, action, bonus action, dash. I can go 135? Where does that
Okay.
get me?
That will get you on the map.
Just on the bottom of the map?
You are right
where on the
here.
map?
Like,
Okay,
Tokoh
that's
and
fine.
Inmate, do you guys see a fucking, like, a person in a suit? Just book it!
Yeah, there's literally like a fucking, there's like a woof of flame, and suddenly there is a person here now.
Yeah. And
But you can see where
yeah.
it's come from, because the burning footprints behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I will say that you
Inmate
can't
sees-
see what's happening.
Inmate,
I can't or I can?
You can.
Inmate sees this and casually reaches for Toko's hand.
Good.
Jade, did you move Nebula on the map when he moved?
He is not on the map yet.
Well, okay.
Nebula's not on the map yet, so
He's
we just have
just
you over
kind of-
here. You're just in the void right now, which is very fitting.
He's just in the void. Okay.
Very
Yeah,
fitting.
that's my turn. I did
Yeah,
all my
yeah.
things.
Alright. Anything else?
That's it. I moved.
Do you want to
I
call
dashed,
out?
I
Do you want
actioned,
to? Do you
bonus
want to
action
say
dash.
anything? Because you do have talking is a free action.
Oh right, yeah, talk's a free action. Well, that's not ideal.
There you go. Alright.
He's too far away. I don't think anybody can hear him.
No, nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
You know what?
I will say that Tokoh like sees, I assume, this flaming guy approach.
Well, it's less of a flaming guy and more of a guy who has fire. He's not
Yeah.
on fire yet. That comes later.
Yeah, Tokoh sees this guy on fire and just like has this mullish look, and Inmate can probably guess that they're just like if this guy tries to step 1 foot on the field of golden flowers, Tokoh will throw a rock at them.
Again, he's not on fire yet. He's just, he's a guy in a suit who's left burning footprints because of the speed he was moving at.
Exactly.
Speaking
Tokoh
of,
will throw a rock at him if he tries to step foot
Speaking
on-
of destroying the
on
field of golden
flowers.
flowers, it's the awakened tree's turn.
No.
The awakened tree is going to do a slam attack on Gala, who's right in front of them. That is a nat fucking 20.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's
Better.
16 and 7, so that is
That's gonna be 23
23
times
damage
2 is
in one
26.
go. As you guys, here's what happens: as you guys see the
Gets
awakened
eaten
tree.
by the temp-
Oh, 5 of it is eaten up by the temp HP.
That's true. So it's 18 damage against your main HP.
There you go.
Right, 8 damage against the main HP. She's
Yes.
alright!
As you see this awakened tree fucking like bend backwards for a moment and then slam onto you. Like
Dang.
Fucking one.
you guys see like petals go flying into the air. As for a moment you cannot see Gala. And then
Oh boy.
the petals flow down, and there's just a very like Gala is there, and there's an imprint that has been left onto the ground.
Oh, the flower.
Gala is at half HP! Gala no longer has any inhibitions about beating the shit out of this tree.
You guys are so fucking squishy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're level 4.
We're level 4 and we're locked to campaign progression, so despite all the games we've been in, we've not been able to level up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I get that, but like, good god.
Actually,
Girls has 60 HP, you guys.
Libby's got 46!
Gala's got 39.
What were you saying,
she's
Vamp?
trying.
I'm rolling a with save. Tokoh is upset, but they're doing fine. They're just very, very upset at seeing all the flowers getting like fucking ruined.
Inmates holding their hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the case like this, Inmate will feel the grip tighten very much so.
The awakened tree is going to. I'm trying to decide whether it's gonna be.
Be a dick.
Here's what I'll say happens. You see the Vwild, point towards the two behind them, behind Libby, and the awakened tree begins making its way.
Oh no! Making my way.
Now, luckily, it only has 20 movement speed. It's slow.
Making my way slowly.
And that's all it can do.
I'm just gonna say the single thing. Gala in the moment is just very much going to yell, I'm alive!
Good.
Reassure everyone else. And yeah.
Anyways, back to the top of the order.
I
Libby!
had to.
Libby! Libby! Fuck! Cool, yeah, Cool, the other awakened tree. Okay. This is... Libby's like this. Libby sees... So Libby's gonna take another swing at the Vwild to start.
I actually kind of fucking love the song, actually.
Hey,
Yeah,
does a
the
19
slap.
does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Whoa, cool, awesome. So once again, the 2 hands. 3. D8. So that is 11 damage, and she is that on the Vwild. And as a bonus action, she's going to cast Compel Duel on the other awakened tree that is making its way towards the other 2 over there.
One moment.
Yeah, make a wisdom save, you dumb tree. It's
Alright.
not it. Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw. Does an 11 make it?
it does not.
Okay.
It's 12. She does not have
Because
very good
strong, so you
charisma.
can build food by the man. It has advantage on attack rolls if it features other than. It's advantage on attack rolls. It must make a wisdom saving throw each time it does. It succeeds in its saving throw. Okay. All right. All right.
I think she sees Gala just get half of her HP munched. Yeah, she yells, get the other 2 out of here!
Gala's voice has gone up several octaves and I love it.
All right. If that is the end of your turn, Tokoh.
Cause mad. Like I rolled a 22 with save,
Yeah.
so they aren't like getting overwhelmed with it, but they are like
Angry.
they're also still a kid, and they're very much like they're 12, so they're just like kind of like stomping their foot, and Inmate does see like that they seem to be tearing up a little out of frustration. And they're just like, why are they doing this? You didn't even do anything to them.
This is a child.
This is a child.
These are my flowers. Anyway, looks at Tokoh. They're level 4 druids, so there's not really much they can do. So, I guess Wither and Bloom again. Whoa, con save be upon me.
Alright. Do you want to place it in a very specific spot to hit both of them, or just,
Yeah, hit both of them and Gala. I want...
And Gala?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the tree and the wood and the wood roll a con save. Gala does not have to because it does specify creatures of choice.
Yes. Save. $11 for the tree, and the wood was a 13. I'm guessing both of those fail.
Neither of those succeed. Yeah.
Alright.
Both of them take the full necrotic damage, and Gala actually gets healed.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Gala gets healed in the sense that one creature of your choice in the area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Alright. I need to find what Gala's hit die are.
It's a
because
D8.
It's a D8
It's
per
a
month.
D8. It's a D8. So roll a D8 plus 3 for healing, Gala.
Alright. Oh yeah, I have actually one of those. That is a 4
And how much
plus
damage?
1.
How much damage do you do, Vamp?
I'm make 2d6 necrotic. Let me roll it.
And what's your modifier again?
Plus 3.
3 plus 3. And the tree and the wood take 9 necrotic damage each.
Alright. The tree is not looking good. You see,
Yeah,
it's,
no.
some of its leaves are beginning to wither and fall off alongside the petals that we just sprouted with it.
Yeah, I will say more golden flowers probably are bursting from within it. And a few are actually growing on Gala as well at this point, but in this case, it's definitely like for healing purposes and wears off immediately.
I will say that some of the as you cast the spell, some of the flowers actually begin growing back that were attacked beforehand. Some of your druidic magic imbuing back itself into the field.
Oh, thank God.
With that, Gala, it's your turn.
Nebula will be after Tokoh because they had the same. They were the ones that had to take the.
What's
They were
that?
the ones who rolled the same. Nebula and Tokoh were the ones who rolled the same. So shouldn't
Yes.
he be above Gala?
Yeah, he probably should be.
Yeah, he
above-
got the 18.
Yeah, Nebula, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will update that in the counter then. Is Arrows here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. I was waiting for you to do that. Sorry.
You're good. It's your turn.
Well, I mean, he can only run towards the thing, so that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
He,
I will
he's
say
gonna
that
dash.
that does get you back onto the map. Just with dashing, you
Yeah.
are a little bit behind. I'm gonna put you over here. You're a little bit behind girls just because 130 feet in one turn will take you a little
Yeah.
bit forward.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's all he can do. But yeah, he sees this. Should I roll perception to see if he notices Tokoh? Because he has met them before.
You don't even need to roll perception. You can just see Tokoh.
There's
Okay.
a child.
Cool.
55 feet away.
Oh boy. Yeah, first he sees the trees though, so
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna roll to see if like because that's where his focus is at. So I might still roll to
I was gonna say that you've entered the battlefield. You can just see what you can see. So right now,
Okay.
yeah, you don't really need to roll perception. You can see there's a struggle going on specifically over here. This tree's a little bit harder to see, but you can still see it moving. The main struggle is happening right here, and you see Tokoh and somebody else over here.
Somebody else.
Yeah, Nebula.
Someone else.
This holding
Nebula,
hands.
hey. Nebula, hey, sidles over and puts my hands on his shoulders. This tree sure are ripping out flowers, huh?
They sure are.
They're sure ripping those golden flowers.
If you don't have anything else you want to do, unless you have if you want to talk as a pre-action. you
No,
can go.
I think like he just kind of says to girls like, well, I guess they did bring people, because he sees Tokoh there, and there are also other people, so that's the logical conclusion. But he has no idea about these trees.
Fantastic. Gala, now it's your turn.
Yes! Gala's here! Gala's an ambassador! She gets beds!
Gala's pissed.
Yeah. Gala is an ambassador who's basically just, you know what? She is semi-sensible. She's only gonna punch it once and then she's gonna run.
Punch it once and then run. Okay.
Good. Good.
Roll.
Now,
Good. Make sure
I
everyone
do-
else gets out.
I do have the question of... So, Gala doesn't have Acme effect. Instead, she has the Furbolg trait Hidden Step, which, as a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
I'm presuming that'd give the bastard a disadvantage when trying
Correct.
to smack her. Alright,
Yeah.
great. So she's gonna hit first and then do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Does a
Smack
18
it.
plus 6 hit?
Yes, definitely. Just roll for damage.
Fantastic. Alright, that is a 4 and a 3 and a 4. 4 plus 3 plus
11.
Smacker! And then Gala disappears.
Alright, and you just go invisible.
Yep.
Where are you
Gala's
headed to?
probably good- To the other two.
Okay.
She's
You
going
have-
to help-
How
she's
much? What's
protecting
your
the
movement?
kids. She's a monk, so...
45?
45?
think it's
40. 40. 40.
Let's say
40.
40?
Level 4.
You have just enough to get there.
Good.
Now,
sprint,
the tree is going to take an attack of opportunity. It is going to be made a
She's
disadvantage.
visible now.
Yeah, it's going to be a disadvantage though. That's why. Roll.
That's a nat
14 or
1.
14.
Actually, both of them are
Ah,
unnatural 20s. It rolled a 6 and a 1 in its damage roll. Does a 20 hit?
Yes! Yes, it does!
Cool.
It does 17 damage down you.
Yeah, it does 70 damage.
17 damage? No, it does not.
Thank God
It doesn't-
hard with her and
Okay, it
Polio.
doesn't knock you out.
It does not.
It's a good thing you made it to the cleric.
Yeah. Here's
Good.
here's what I will say it does happen though. As the tree regales back to hit, confused as to where you've gone, it just swings wildly, and in doing so, hits you as you're running away in the back. You hear, most of you hear just a small I've heard pain noise coming from Gala, but eventually do hear staggered breathing coming from in front of you, Tokoh.
Gala, Gala, are you alright?
I'm alive!
That's always
That
good.
doesn't answer my question.
I'm fine, I'm standing, I'm right here.
Doc?
Gala, Alyssa, do you have anything else you want to do, Gala?
No, she's still invisible for the moment.
Yep.
Libby has a reaction, but I don't think she would have I don't think she would have realized Gala was hit, so I don't think that she can. or
Yeah,
can't
no.
do it.
This
Yeah.
is an invisible
I'll
fireball.
say
Yeah.
roll perception. I'll still roll a
Uh,
perception check if you wanna see.
I'll roll perception. Maybe the dice will
Oh,
be
shit.
Nope.
Oh.
It's an unnatural one.
Unnatural one.
It's a dirty one, actually.
Very
Sorry. I
That's
gave you a
fine.
chance.
No, yeah, that's fine. Libby does not like to take these chances.
Alright, well,
The dice knight does not like to give Libby these. But thank you. I appreciate it.
the wood regenerates a little bit of HP. It is going to look at the tree, at the awakened tree that has suddenly grounded its roots and is starting to turn away and like, and it's pointing towards the other two behind Libby. And the other tree's just like, I gotta hit this Muppet.
Gotta hit the Muppet.
Gotta hit the Muppet.
Gotta hit the Muppet.
Gotta hit the Muppet. Look at the Muppet.
And it is going to take, yeah, that's what I'll say. It got a little bit distracted from that. It's only going to make one club attack at you.
Okay.
It's an 18.
Yeah,
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, sure does.
You take 14 damage.
Cool. I take 9 damage.
You take 9 damage. Yes, you do. You have that extra 5. That aid really did come in handy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Saved Gala's life.
I blow a kiss to y'all.
Speaking of which, Inmate, it's your turn.
Buddy! Hang on. Fucking... I did not think this far. But I am definitely going to heal you. Give me a sec.
Can you cast Cure Wounds against something you can't see?
It's a touch spell, right?
Yeah.
It
I
is.
allow it. As long as you can touch and you know where Gala is, so just reach out and just touch whatever.
Gala's a very large target.
There you go.
Yeah, she's 7'9", and also if she sees Matey reaching, she will reach back because she likes Matey.
Alright, Inmate, if you're casting Cure Wounds, please.
If I remember how to do this. Okay, I see.
At what level are you casting it at?
I'm a level 4 cleric. I only have up to two level 2
Well,
spell
those are
slots.
2
I'm gonna
levels
say
you can cast stuff, man. You have options.
This is true. I'm trying to weigh my options. Is the thing. Where the fuck did my D8 go? Oh, there it is.
So Inmate doesn't know how hurt Gala is, too, I would presume,
Yeah,
since Gala's literally
they-
invisible.
Yeah, they can't see Gala, so like
You
for
just-
the time being, it's just gonna be 1.
At most, I'll probably say that you can hear some staggered breathing, probably. It's not like there's a fucking piece of wood stabbing through Gala's chest.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Gala's
first time Gala's
definitely
done this in front of them.
The amount of times Gala's got injured in front of them is surprising. She is definitely not showing the child. There is a reason why she stayed invisible, apparently.
I mean, she doesn't have a choice in the matter. She's going to turn back visible again at the start of her turn.
10 heal.
Regain 10 HP.
There you go. Take that back, Gala. You still have an
Taking it
action,
back.
because I believe Cure Wounds is a bonus action, right?
No, it's not. It's an action.
It's an action? Well, you still have a
Healing,
bonus action.
healing Word's the bonus action.
Thank you for reminding me. You still have a bonus action, my friend. Is there anything you would like to do?
I don't think there's anything they can do. Yeah, for now I'm gonna... I think for now that's gonna be their turn.
Alright, then. Grills! You're on that, baby!
Okay. Let me check the range on this really quick. Okay.
You're 70 feet away from the nearest target.
Yeah, okay. I can... That's fine. Can I... How far away am I from...
From Tokoh, you're 40. From the nearest tree, 70.
Okay, I'm gonna move 45 feet to be stood between the tree and the group currently clustered at the log, if I can. or as close as I can get with 45 feet.
Between
So
the
you see the stump like down from Gala.
stump. Oh, that.
Yeah, as close to that as I can get with 45 feet.
Okay. The closest would either be next to right next to Tokoh or.
Just a little bit away. I don't want to. If I want to try and draw aggro away from them, is the thing.
You can also. 1 second. Let me just.
The tree is also looking like it's gearing up to hit the Muppet.
Yeah.
Also, at
you
some
can also make
point,
it right here.
RJ, because I do
Mhm.
this to everyone. RJ, hello, RJ.
Mhm.
I do this to everyone. Does Grills know what a Muppet born is? And if not, or if you don't know, I suggest roll because it's been
I
very
just
funny.
picked up my dice to do that.
Good.
He doesn't have any proficiencies with any of the intelligence skills, so just give me flat intelligence. No.
This would be a history check if you're going to make a check for it.
No.
Yeah.
6.
You see just a walking. You know what a puppet is. You just see a walking puppet.
Yeah, he's gonna chalk this up as a tune thing and go from there. So, I'm within 30 feet of the wood, not the woodwood, of the tree. Fuck, aren't
You
I?
are within. Yes, definitely.
Cool. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. I am going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use my the fuck are they called? My radiant sunbolts. So let me just roll those attacks really quick.
Go ahead.
What's my? This uses attacks.
While you're doing that, this awakened tree is.
Yeah. That's slightly better. A 19 and a 20 to hit on the awakened tree in front of
19
me.
and a 20. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Cool. So, because of my flame soul trait, this is all fire damage.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, it is.
Fantastic.
So-
You want to roll for it?
Yeah, let me just remember how much damage this does.
Oh, Pog.
Yep. Nice. We take those. We take those rolls.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That is
Oh, that sounds
10
very
and
delicious.
9 points for 19 total.
19
And
total.
if I
Okay,
remember
double
correctly, this wood is very
it.
burnable.
Yeah, double that. How much is that?
Hella, that's 38, I think. 19
Minus
times
38.
Yeah, 38.
All right. So, can you describe to me what this looks like?
Okay, this fucking. Oh god, the tree died. This fucking arc thing below him, is that like a rock he can jump off of?
This is more of like an arch that used
Okay.
to hold. That was the entryway to a building that has since mostly
Okay,
collapsed.
Then what he does is, as he's running up, hands catch fire, and then he kind of does a jump in the air, spin around 1-2, throwing it at the tree. Just woof. It's on fire now.
Alright.
Obligatory question: is his feet flaming?
No, his feet are not
Okay.
on fire. He's not going full speed.
All right. Okay. Good.
Uh,
I genuinely had my hand hovering over like Toko's dexterity because
No.
they would have thrown a rock.
No, he's not. The only part of him that was on fire was his hands briefly, and now the tree. But-
And as you do this fucking dope ass kickflip, like turn around and launch 2 of these fireballs, you see the fucking tree just light onto fire for a couple of for like a bit, and it is still honestly on fire for like right up until the end of your turn. It does a considerable amount of damage.
Cool.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm just double checking my martial arts feature really quick. Does this count as a monk weapon? I don't know if it does.
What are you trying to do?
Ooh, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend a key point to do that again as a bonus action. I
There you
just
go.
wanna attack. think that hits still.
This random
I think
guy
that- I
shows
think
up
that
and just toasts a tree.
Yeah, I think that just hits. It's not a great roll. It's 13 to hit.
13, double it though. Oh wait,
That's
13?
fantastic.
It does hit.
Hit.
Oof,
Just
nice.
barely. You see it goes it goes
that's
a little
not
wide
correct.
and it goes past one of the through one of the branches and you think, ah, fuck, you missed.
Cool.
And you see the branch catch on fire.
Cool. So that's another 16 points of fire damage.
Not dead, but it is definitely down there. As this thing is now
Cool.
toasty like a fucking piece of charcoal.
Does that break the compelled duel?
I don't.
It
I
says,
think.
it says a creature friendly, but I mean they're not. Grills isn't necessarily hostile, but
this is more of a, I will say it doesn't because you don't know who the fuck Grills is, so you don't know if it's an
yeah.
enemy. Currently, they're helping you. That's
Libby will
it's
take
a neutral party. Neutral party.
Yeah.
So it's the Awakened Tree's turn. The Awakened Tree is honestly a little bit confused as to where the hell Gala went. It's going to hear an order coming from the Woodwood. Just says like, "Alright, that's crazy," and it's pointing towards you, and it's gonna move this way and do a singular slam attack. And this is the point where you see. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
that'll
Boy!
that'll hit, Chief.
Oh boy!
Okay.
That'll hit.
So it's 17 plus 9. So
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
26
uh,
damage.
Hey, Libby's down.
Livy's down.
Fuck.
Oh my god!
I will also
Oh
say
boy!
the slam attack. The Woodwood did not anticipate what the fuck just happened because the slam attack also caught the fucking Woodwood in its attack. It is. It catches the wood. I'm rolling it as that, as a dumbass fucking leader that it is.
Cool. Good. Yeah, it slams down and, you know, the flower petals come up and you do not see a red Muppet head pop back into view over the flowers.
Boy!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Barely holding on. That's a 10 with save. That was like the bare minimum for the DC.
It's fine. The next one, that definitely breaks the compelled duel.
Yeah.
Shit, my head. You should have used the rebuke of violent.
I know, but it was heading towards the kid and the dog.
So valid, but also, it technically. Oh no, it doesn't know that Gala is there, so it can't make an attack.
Mhm.
Is it not gonna try
wait,
and go
no,
for the
it's-
thing that set it on fire?
Oh, you know what? That is fair.
Roll a coin flip to see who it goes for.
No, it's
I
pissed.
mean, it doesn't know that Gala's there.
Oh, I
So-
thought I would have gone for the child or the doctor.
No, it is very pissed. I am gonna have to move it a little bit because this is technically a wall. So there we go. It's stealthily within reach still for
Don't-
you. It's
Okay,
going to.
basically, kid and dog don't move. It can sense movement.
That's gonna miss.
Does a 10 hit you? I'm gonna
No.
guess no.
Casually dodges out the way. He fucking dodges the glance and then casually pushes up his
Libby,
glasses to get
can
the
I-
anime eye flash.
Can I get a death saving throw, please?
Cool.
Just
Yeah.
don't roll a one. Just don't roll a one.
Don't. Well, if you roll a 1, that's just two fails.
Just one.
That's just two
uh,
fails.
Which dice is the test?
It's a D20.
D20.
Just a D20, no modifiers.
15.
That's a
That's
success.
pass. That's pass.
I did
It's a
it.
pass. We're gonna
I've
keep-
died once. I got better. It's fine.
You're unconscious. Shut up.
Let's hope it doesn't happen. Tokoh!
Okay, good news everyone though. They rolled a 10 on their with save, the bare minimum, so they're still holding on. Yeah,
Tightly to Doc's hand.
Libby sure has just fallen in the fucking field of golden flowers. that totally God, I actually have to roll a history.
Yeah.
No, like I probably should roll a history, shouldn't I?
Well,
13 does
13.
not make the DC. Thank God. I don't think we need that on top of everything else. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. If you cast. Okay, so Okay, so Tokoh is going to use a bonus action to actually use a druid feature, summoning a spirit.
Oh, what are you summoning?
In this case, they're summoning mechanically. They're summoning a unicorn spirit.
Okay.
Flavor-wise, you actually cannot see the shape of the spirit. Like, it has horns. You think, floppy ears, but like.
Do you mind telling me what the
Easy
what-
in this thing.
what the stat block that it tells you to use for it is?
It's not like a stat block. Basically, it has an effect like in a 30 feet radius.
Oh, okay. Can you tell me what it is? Can you
Yeah,
post
hold
the
on.
thing on there?
I'm sending the entire.
oh,
thing.
this is the spirit totem thing. Yeah.
Okay, I have it now.
All right, so they're summoning the unicorn spirit close to Libby.
Close to Libby, okay, and it is a 30-foot radius.
Yeah. So they're gonna summon it like in a way that catches Libby. Like that's the priority. It has to catch Libby in like the range.
You can
Oh.
definitely
Yeah.
catch everyone. You
Yeah,
can catch
alright.
everyone in this area except for Nebula. Sorry, Nebula.
Alright.
That's fine.
So flavor-wise, like when Libby goes down, a few of the flowers in the field actually seems to like grow taller and taller, and it's forming a sort of shape, but it's hazy and indistinct, and it doesn't seem to hold its shape well. But a wave of like gentleness like emanates from it, like it feels very gentle and warm. And Tokoh is using their action to cast Wither and Bloom again.
Uh-huh.
Cast
Gonna-
Wither and Bloom.
Gonna
to
hit
get
these two?
Yeah, gonna hit this two and hit Libby as well. So, whoa, con save be upon ye.
Oh, okay, I see what this is a good combo actually. Alright,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay. Let me
Because
Constitution
all,
save throw. Yeah.
all of the healing that Libby gets, everyone else that Tokoh chooses can also get.
Yep.
Nice.
As long as they're in the aura.
Nice.
It is 11 and 12.
Hi.
So I'm guessing both of them
Neither
miss.
of those make it. Yeah, both of those fail. You take the full necrotic damage. Oh, come
Kill the
on.
tree. Kill the tree.
Damn it.
Bruh.
Not
So-
there.
F.
I mean, that makes sense, but the point is, Libby, you get to expend a hit die plus 3 to heal.
And also the spirit heals you for your druid level, which is +4. So
Yeah, so you get a d8 plus 7 of healing.
Cool.
or D10
Oh,
plus
that's-
7.
So that's
D10,
10.
D10. Plus 7. It's me 13.
Okay, so I get healed twice. One's the hit dice plus what?
Right.
Once,
No. It's just a hit dice plus
Cool.
7
Just to hit that.
Because-
plus
Okay.
because yeah,
so it's 13 HP. You get 13 HP.
and that's from 0 if I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from 0. So you're back up.
You're
Well,
back
on the
up,
floor
though.
Still, but you're back alive.
Yeah.
How many creatures does Tokoh choose, having just healed someone in the aura?
I think
So,
everyone that they can.
So everyone,
Yeah. but,
including
like,
Gala.
Yeah,
Gala's the
including
one that
Gala.
needs-
Like,
yeah.
Gala's the important one here.
So
Alright.
Gala, you get level, so it's 4. You get 7 HP. Oh no, it's
That is
just
what?
plus your. Okay, you just get 4 HP.
more fun flavored bits. The healing comes off as the whatever it is that Tokoh summon shoots off green bullets, but they don't hurt you.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, don't you worry yet.
These are lovely friendliness pellets.
Uh huh. Don't make that joke yet. So is that it, Tokoh?
Yeah, that's all Tokoh can do.
Nebula, you're within the map.
He is going to move as close as he can get to in his normal range to Tokoh, and yeah, so I think that's up to 30.
This is the closest you can get.
And what's the range to the Woodwold?
75.
Okay, cool. He is going to cast Firebolt, and that is range of 120 feet, so I think he's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a ranged spell attack.
And it's lucky that Libby is currently prone because you're not
It can just fly over.
Yeah. Firebolt single target
where
anyway,
is it?
so.
Where
That's
is
an 11.
Third column, fourth one from the bottom.
They should probably
11?
alphabetically organize.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, that's an 18 armor. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
He's done what he tried. It didn't work. That's all he can do.
So sorry.
It is.
I
alright.
mean, you still have that was an action?
Yeah, I don't think he has any bonus actions he
Yeah.
can use.
I mean, if you have anything at all.
There's also tokens of free action if you like. Just say
You
hi.
do have
this is
you do have
true.
sorcery points you can
This
spend.
is also true. I have not used them before, so hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
I'm secretly jamming out towards music, by the way.
Yeah. So he does have twin spell. Target 2 creatures with a single target spell, but if that's a single target spell, it might be the same.
You can attack one of the awakened trees.
Yeah, but
I
if it's the same spell, then wouldn't that be the
I'm
same
pretty
attack roll? Wouldn't that still be 11?
No.
No, I think you.
No,
I think
what?
You
roll
get you roll
twice. I
different
think you roll
attack rolls.
twice.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go for. Well, they're similar. They both look bad. He's gonna go for the one next to the Woodwold. That again. That's 14.
The 14 hit.
14 for the awakened
Yeah.
tree?
Yep.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Oh, the hits!
All right.
Roll damage.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. I canceled that. Well, I didn't cancel that, but I think that is
Firebolt
2d10
is a
actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Firebolt. It is on a hit
2d10.
target takes 1d10 fire damage, but spell damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th level. So that is 2d10 to this
don't.
tree.
Just
I will
don't
also
bump the walls.
say, by the way, that you do have Tides of Chaos.
Hold on.
It forces you to roll on the wild magic table, but you will gain advantage on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
He will not use that yet, but
Okay, I'm just making sure.
it is good. Yeah, he'll use the twin spell. Yeah, so that's 2d10. That is not.
I think it.
8.
Yeah.
16
Goodbye.
damage.
Nebula, how do you want to do
Yeah,
this?
fire. Oh boy. Yeah. So man. Yeah, I guess. He kind of. Man. How tall is Inmate? I guess. Because Inmate's not quite. They're not quite in the range, but.
You can definitely target,
Inmate's
or
5'7".
you can definitely target.
Open it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he's. I haven't had to explain this before. I want to say that like the firebolt starts with like a spark between the hole in his hand, which then quickly grows into like a ball that he is holding, and he throws it, and it kind of just explodes on the tree in fire.
Fuck yes.
The one soars over Libby and misses the wood, but the other just it hits the tree directly and it explodes into fire.
And as it explodes, it is defeated. As you see chunks of wood begin just scatter across the field. The Woodwood doesn't like what it sees.
I want to say that after that happens, Nebula just kind of calls from behind Tokoh, just like, "Nice to see you again."
Yeah, I rolled a real quick history, so Tokoh does actually remember who this person is. They kind of look behind them, blink. It's just like, skeleton guy. They rolled very well, so they remember you, but I don't think they rolled high enough to remember your name.
That's fair.
Alright, Gala. You are visible again.
Gala's visible again!
What do you look like right now?
Well, as you described,
Cool.
sticking through her at the moment.
Yeah.
She did get healed. She did get healed.
It did get
earlier.
healed, so...
So, fingers crossed, the stickers come out.
I was saying you weren't like that, but you do have a couple of splinters on your back and in your front.
He's going to diplomatically, as part of the free action of talking, just brush them off.
Yeah.
Give a nod to the two. And then she's gonna go after, because hey, Libby went down, and Libby's getting back up, but still. I'm gonna do something I've never done before, because I have cleric spells. I have inflict wounds.
Yeah, baby!
Alright. So, okay, I'm absolutely delighted with this because it's a low roll by my standards, but I think you said that the DC was... Woodwood has got an 18 as armor class, right?
The Woodward has an 18 armor class, yes.
Yeah. Meets it, beats it, mother pecker!
Nice!
Alright, so that is 3d10 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's good.
It's good. I don't think there's any... I don't know whether you add a modifier to this one.
There's no modifier on that.
Yeah, no.
And it is a touch-based one, so what Gala is going to have done is run up beside the Woodwood. Not the same side as Libby, though, because...
Do you have 45 feet of movement? Yes, you do.
40.
You have 40, then
Yeah.
you... Right
Fantastic. Alright. Touch.
I will
And
say
that
the
is
awakened tree does get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yes. Right.
Are you still okay with doing that?
Trust whoever this new guy is who's throwing stuff about. He's throwing fire, he's decent.
Oh boy!
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Does that kill?
Hang on, actually, I have a question. I've not used a bonus action. Can I retroactively burn a key point to do disengage? Would that work?
You can.
So that would mean that
You
it
can burn
wasn't
it.
proc.
Yeah. That is not proc, so you are good. There you go.
Fantastic. I unlock things.
Inflict wounds.
You definitely do inflict wounds. 25 damage?
Oh, it's so close.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Is that all you do,
Don't worry
Gala?
about it.
And let's see, that is bonus action, that is movement, that is action, that's everything she can do. Basically the expression she's giving the Woodwood is if she had antlers, she would try and gore you, but she hasn't.
Were she not a holy woman, she would take them senseless.
Oh.
Oh, and I will just say for flavor, like it's necrotic damage, so it wouldn't actually. But when she touches, it is this starlight flame that then turns black as it hits.
Oh, I love that. As you see the bark on it, the bark that works as a skin just wither at your touch. With that,
She smiles.
it is its turn. It's going to get 10 HP back. Alright, I need to read something real quick.
Go for it.
Go for it. I am having a fun time.
True strike.
Alright. So, this is so fucking weird. Because technically I've never had to fucking... I don't know what the fuck... I'm gonna rule it that it fucking works. This thing is going to use 10 feet of its movement to fucking tree stride into the to the now dead awakened tree, which is still a tree. It is a very big tree, but it's still a tree. And
Is it?
I don't know if
Is it trying to run away?
it is trying to run away. 1 second. Abuela, ahorita no puedo. Sorry. I don't know if I'm trying to figure out if you guys get an attack of opportunity or not.
Yes, because it's moving out of their.
It's moving out of
It's
Gala's
moving out of the
range,
thing.
but it is teleporting out of Libby's range.
Yeah, I don't think so actually, because it does say magically in the.
I'm going to
No,
say that
it
Gala
it
gets an
does-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it does proc for Gala because it's moving out of her threat range without teleporting.
Yeah. So Gala,
For
you get an
Libby, it
attack.
is a teleport. So.
For Libby, it's a teleport.
Kill. But
Libby's just on the
Okay.
ground. Please note, she can't really see much. These flowers are very tall. She sees flowers, a bunch of fire, and then Gala's feet.
Has to be.
Yeah, you are looking at her hooves. They're nice hooves.
Does have
It's
to be-
60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet.
20 hits.
sure.
I has to pick this one. A 20 does hit.
Right. That's 2d4 plus 4 plus 3 4 4 plus 3 plus 4 7 points of damage to the back of the head.
Oh, max damage.
Nice.
Not quite.
Not quite,
Almost
but
max damage. 1
Near
point
you.
off max damage.
That does mean I
Um,
can kill it within one hit. So we're all fine and dandy.
yeah.
Yes.
But it does teleport over here.
Oh, buddy, you're gonna need to get further away than that to get away from me.
Love that.
It's a very interesting situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna see where this is gonna fucking go. Give me 1 second, because it's technically still has. It's been a
Max.
10. It's done a 10 feet of its movement, so it needs to get into this. So 15, that'd be 25, and you can spend 5 more. No, it needs to spend 10.
It's once a turn. It's once a
Is
turn.
it once a turn?
As well for the tree
Boy, I
strike,
did not
yeah.
read that part. Thank you for keeping me in check.
Yeah, once on each of its turns.
Okay. It's hiding behind this tree then. You just see it fucking hide.
Didn't roll stealth though.
Mm-mm.
I actually, you know what? It didn't take a fucking action, so I'm just gonna roll stealth. Not very good at it.
9. No. Even Libby
Inmate!
can see that.
Even Libby can see that.
Inmate's gonna run over to Libby. They've got 30 movement. I don't know that's enough to get there.
No.
You can get here without getting within the range of the tree.
I mean, the tree is dead.
Does the
This
tree
No,
one.
the
reach?
other one.
This
Oh,
tree is
does
still
Does it
alive.
reach?
It has reach,
Oh fuck.
which is why
Alright.
I'm trying to keep him away.
In that case, yeah,
I don't know that Inmate would do that. I don't know that Inmate would try to stay away. Or even register.
Don't do it.
Don't do it!
Technically, you're
But
within range
also-
already, so
What?
if you wanted to move,
What?
you'd be moving. You could just move through its range right here, and you'd still be within its range, so it wouldn't take an attack of opportunity. You can
I mean,
basically
it may
move here
just-
without it attacking you.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to get within 30 feet of Gala and Libby.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's. You would
'Cause
just
I'm
need to
gonna
move.
prayer
You
healing.
would just need to move here.
Yeah.
So if you want to just move here.
Perhaps move out of the reach range, like shuffle to the left.
Yeah.
2 hops this time.
Right.
Wait, prayer of healing? Doesn't that take 10 minutes?
Yeah.
That does take 10
Oh
minutes.
shit, that's right. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I don't know what they can do then? Give me a sec.
Healing word?
They do in fact have healing word.
I think you're still within range, aren't you, for healing word?
60 feet, I think, so.
Oh,
I
Discord's
sure hope
dying.
they're in range. Oh no.
Yeah, that's yeah. So okay. Yeah, so healing word on Libby.
All right, you can roll for that.
Does that evoke the thingy with the druid
That's
feature, or is
only-
that just
That only
is that
works
only-
whenever Tokoh does it.
Tokoh, yeah.
all right? Well, you get 8 HP back.
She'll
That's-
take it.
Very important, honestly.
Yeah. And that still gives me an action. Give me a sec.
Ahorita no, abuela.
You know,
Actually,
you know.
I completely forgot I am a life cleric.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Oh.
Are you?
that gets
Um,
extra.
Okay, the are you just send it to me.
Am I? Are you?
Channel divinity does preserve life. I'm gonna have to get into 30 feet anyway for this.
Here.
Yeah. It says any creatures plural.
That's if you're healing multiple at once.
Yeah. So
I mean, any of the threats near Gala or Libby are dead and gone.
I mean, it's a set amount of healing, right? And then you just distribute it between as many creatures as you want, I think. If it works the way I
Yeah.
think it does.
yeah, okay.
So,
Let me
Unrelated, but I love that every time we get into one of these battles, Tokoh never takes a single point of damage.
I fucking
That is
tried, man.
intentional. That is fully intentional.
It's not.
on
It's
Libby's
not for
part.
lack of trying. That's for sure.
I look at what your dump stat is.
Oh, don't
I
you
love
worry. There'll be
how-
enough. There'll be plenty of fights where you get hit.
Basically, everyone else is just going, hit me, not the child!
So as an action, so that's what 20. I think both Gala and Libby get 10 HP.
Alright,
Okay.
nice.
Well, you guys mark that down on your character sheet.
alright. Plus 10.
If I may ask, what does this look like, Avi?
This is a fun lore thing that is absolute bullshit. And I did talk to you about.
I'm aware. That's why I asked.
Inmate moves way too fast. This is mechanically this is supposed to be at range. You just see this guy and this real kind in a doctor's like lab coat, whatever.
And a flower crown.
In a flower crown. Move way too fast as they bolt right over to Libby and Gala, and then rear back, and they're back where they started.
Flash stepping motherfucker.
Flash stepping? No, this is a real kind. They can't do that.
Bro, look who you're talking to.
I do, Mr. Flamehair.
Not yet.
Can I have?
They're a doctor. That's
Oh,
just
no.
how those
No, we're
work.
still on. Never mind.
Is that it in me?
Yeah, that's all they can do.
Alright.
What
Grills.
did they do?
They healed you.
Uh,
You get 10
Yes,
HP.
for how much?
10.
They were
Okay.
a doctor, don't worry.
10 HP.
Cool, thank you.
That was a misclick.
Alright, Grills, it's your turn.
A very dismissive flick of a ball of fire. How much HP does this thing have?
How much damage are you doing?
Well, I just did minimum damage, which is 5 times
There you
2,
go.
10.
There you go. Yeah, it's killed.
Cool. Dismissive flick to burn that tree down, and then can you
It's like
zoom
it's
out the map for me really quick?
like in those fucking like in those fucking commercials, where the fucking like somebody smokes and they drop a cigarette and it fucking lights up the entire thing on fire within seconds. This like you do a little flick of a flame, it catches onto the tree, it doesn't burn for a second, and then fucking plume of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I
How
love how this
far?
happened.
How far am I
I love
from
how
the
this
woodload?
Oh, how far are you? 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You have like 135.
80 feet.
Oh, I can get in melee. We take those. I'm not going to though, because I want to set him on fire. I'm gonna very casually spend a key point to bonus action dash, and I'm gonna very casually stroll up 70 feet, and then throw a mote of fire in this guy's face too.
Like right here?
Wow, you are you are upsetting. That was a crit.
Ooh!
Cool.
Dang! Man!
So,
Oh.
So we love quadruple damage here.
how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Because you double it
He's
and then you
really
double it
red.
again. It's not triple.
Triple damage? Oh
He's, he's upsetty. That was almost completely max on the dice.
Did you mean to multiply it times 28?
I don't think you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Whoops. Times
Believe
2.
you.
Let's
Yeah.
do that. It's because I was calculating it in my head at the same time. It's like, oh, it's 28. Anyway, yeah. So you see him take down the first tree, and then it's a very casual stroll. Flicks a wrist, and there's just this like bead that like rolls out of his sleeve down to rest on like the first knuckle of like the first crook of his middle finger and index, and then he very casually hucks it at the wood, which then just woof. There is ash there now.
Reals Nebula is staring at you. That was extremely impressive.
There's
And then he
a
sighs, pushes
there's
his
a very
glasses up, turns around.
as you do so, and the battle begins to calm down. 1 second. You do see a large pile of ash where the wood once was, and with that, combat is over.
And Nebula is gonna like start walking towards the girls and be like, that is not normal. Like not talking about Grill's actions, but like normally there are not trees attacking people when he comes here.
Yeah, Tokoh is literally just like, where did they come from? And he's
Libby's
so
getting up and
upset.
scrambling towards the rest of who she knows is here.
Gala's following.
What do I have to
Inmates
try?
inmates meeting you, and you are getting treated. You are not stopping this doctor. They are
Maybe-
taking care of you.
What do
Libby
I, what do I
is
roll?
trying to stop, and is yelling for Tokoh to get over here.
Tokoh is getting over there. Honestly, Tokoh is the best off of the Lantern crew. They didn't get damaged at all.
Yeah.
These even still have the temp HP from Inmate.
Tokoh, you see the little unicorn spirit that you had summoned beforehand walk up to you. It nestles into your cheek and then it disappears.
Oh,
I hate you so
Aw.
much. For added flavor, this spirit is the same height as Tokoh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I suspected as much.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm a DM. What do I roll to try and identify that was to making trees in Woodwood?
you would want to roll either Arcana or History or Nature. Either of those three, whichever one you think is highest.
They are all the same modifier.
Sorry to say.
I don't know what that was, but we're packing up and getting out of here right now.
No.
Was that 16?
What if more comes and they pull up all the flowers?
16. So where are you standing by? Where's the entire like group comparatively?
The Lantern crew are together, and I think they're in the middle of the flower field. So to speak.
I think we're about where Inmate's marker was, or kind
Okay.
of in between
So-
that.
You guys are discussing with each other. Nebula, who are you approaching? Are you approaching back? You approach Grill?
He was going towards Grills. I don't know if Grills is also joining him or thing or what, but
So
For flavor, can I roll to see if Libby notices that there's anyone else here?
uh,
She's not good at paying attention.
here's the thing. I don't usually have y'all roll this because it's obvious that people are here. You can just look out there.
Okay.
If you want to say that like you are distracted by the fact that you are injured and thus you're a little bit like out of it.
She's distracted by she just got knocked out, and her first priority right now is the other members of her party. She's not really paying attention to anything else. She wants to get everyone together and get out.
Okay.
Yeah, Tokoh is refusing to get out.
She's arguing with the child. It's a futile effort.
Oh my god.
While you guys are doing this, you two are investigating. What are you investigating first, girls? The awakened trees or the woodwood?
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
'cause-
right
'cause
next
he's-
to the Woodwood.
Yeah, because he's still
Wood?
getting close to the wood ash. He's gonna move over and crouch down to like
Okay.
to get
As
rid
you
of
do
it.
this, you do see the ash begin to shuffle a little bit,
Oh?
and then it
That's
stops.
turn.
And you see like a small little mound of dirt begin to very quickly make its way out of away from your direction.
Can I try and roll? It's just a reflex save. That's Pathfinder. Can I try and roll like sleight of hand or something to try and grab it? Grab it the dirt.
Roll just your dexterity.
It's the same modifier.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. 18.
19. Now, are you digging into the ground? Because this is like
Yeah,
it does.
he's just gonna try and stick his hand in the pile of dirt to grab whatever's underneath there.
Oh my god, you're mole hunting!
I'm going to say that with an 18, it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit of like you reach into the ash pit as you see this thing begin to move, and like you catch nothing, and then you reach Theodore, and you see the mold there, and then you dig your hand into it and pull back out, and you see what looks to you like a rock. with like a pair of tiny little legs, and just like two little dot eyes.
What?
You have no idea what this thing is. The nature check from before is not telling you anything. You do know that the awakened trees were definitely awakened trees. This thing was.
Yeah. Nebula, you want to go take a look at this?
Wait, yeah, go
like,
over.
Cupping the rock so it can't get away.
What would Nebula roll to figure this
Roll
out?
Arcana.
Arcana, all right.
I love how we've basically got Matey fussing over everyone. We've got Libby arguing with a child, and now we've got these two staring at this stuff, and Gala's just taking stock because that all happened.
Oh,
Libby
that's a
is-
good fail. He knows nothing.
Nope.
Woof.
No
You
thought.
know what?
No.
You think this thing
wait.
might be what they
What
call a
is this?
mole. You've never seen one in your life, though. It was digging through the ground. Like, I thought they were supposed to have noses and, like, be mammals, but this thing is a fucking
we
rock.
give inspiration to the DM.
I think Tokoh is gonna do that thing where they're just gonna turn around even if Libby is still yelling at them and just run over to like Grills because you know like the body of the Vwild, they seem to have picked up something. They're just ignoring Libby entirely now.
Okay, Gala's a complete child. You now have a 7 foot. You have a 7'9" furball coming up behind you, small child.
Alright.
I guess that means inmates following them.
Yeah. Grills, Nebula.
I'm sorry,
You-
Libby.
Nebula, you do
Libby,
see
I'm
somebody
sorry.
heading in your direction who you have met before, followed by 3 other individuals who you have not.
He's gonna wave to Tokoh. He doesn't know who the others are.
Tokoh waves back.
Huh?
And then,
Oh, wait back. Yeah.
and then Tokoh points at like whatever Grills is holding. Like, what's that?
I have no idea.
Hi, inmate's a doctor. It's obligatory for them to roll a medicine check on everybody they meet.
Oh my god.
Do it! Actually, do it! I want you to! Let's go!
Oh, boy. Oh, honey, sweet honey iced tea.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Call out who gets each roll, by the way.
Sorry, Avi, I want Avi to roll the medicine check.
Yeah.
On both of you.
22.
Who is the first one for? Actually, we can just
Whoever
say it's
they're
a
talking
collective one.
to first and foremost. Well, okay. Tokoh knows the skeleton dude, apparently.
Nebula, are you technically an undead?
Yes. I suppose. I guess not mechanically, because mechanically he's
Not
sometimes- yeah,
mechanically, but
he's-
you know, like,
But yes, he is undead.
by all laws of magic, you feel as though you're, like, you are technically an undead. And thus, you definitely pick up on this, inmate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He is not a toon that looks like a skeleton. He is an undead skeleton.
An undead skeleton, one might say.
Fuck off.
Yeah, inmates. You just have this. I'm gonna be real. Okay, inmate. Historically, is terrible at expressing themselves. However, this is your first time ever meeting this doctor. They are a real kind doctor. They are. Sorry, they are a human specifically, and humans don't have red eyes normally. This doctor is staring at you with a complete neutral expression.
Nebula's
Should
past your
I,
point
like-
of healing. I'm sorry to say, seeing as how literally dead.
Should I like roll history to see if he knows that humans generally don't have red eyes? I don't know how many he's met that are not toons.
I would say honestly, this is more of a medicine check, not a history check.
Okay. That's plus one.
While that's happening, Libby,
Libby is just standing where
19.
everyone ran off from her.
He knows this.
Girls, by the way, the thing in your hand has been like struggling to get out of it the entire time.
Aw.
He's just holding it tightly.
Yeah, it's having a little bit of trouble, but it is looking towards the trail in the mountain. Like it go.
I'm gonna say that Gala is going to get involved because apparently the child knows these people. These people have been helpful. Matey's love Matey. Gala's going to introduce herself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally.
Can I roll insight to get like a vibe check on everyone?
Yeah.
Because these are relative
Sure.
strangers. Nebula seems to one of them, but
You can you can roll insight to vibe.
Gala,
that's 18.
Gala, you've been looking for who Toko's parents are. They're presumably around here somewhere.
Oh my god. What do you think? It's just
I wanna
I'm going
fucking. I'm imagining like Gala doing the thing where like I've connected the dots. You've connected nothing.
Shit.
I've connected nothing.
I need to check something. I'm scrolling straight up. Wiz, she's normally this is an ambassador. She's normally good at making connections. Rule of funny mother effers. She has absolutely decided. Aaron?
Oh, wonderful!
So you did.
8.
This is absolutely not the way I was expecting this to go. But yeah, sure. You know what, Gala? What are you saying? As you approach these two brand new individuals you've never met, who Tokoh seems to know at least one of.
Okay. But Tokoh at least assumes knows one of them. And Einquell's weird, okay? Einquell's weird, and adoption is a beautiful thing. Family is important. So she's just looking at this, and with a wonderful 8, she's made a connection here. But let's go. Okay, let me compose myself for this, because dear lord. And she looks at Tokoh and then just looks over at these two, and then she extends a hand to Nebula and goes, "Greetings and salutations. My name is Ambassador Gala. I am presuming you are Tokoh's parent. It's a delight to meet you."
Yeah, okay, everyone hears Tokoh just fucking choke on their spit and start wheezing.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Okay, so
Inmate.
What?
Nebula,
Inmate.
he reached out to shake her hand, yeah. And then he just freezes when she says that. Like, he has no idea what to do with this. He's just like, what?
Inmate hears Tokoh choking, looks at Tokoh, looks back at Nebula, and then looks over to Gala, and they go, Gala, I believe that's incorrect.
Hold on. Okay.
Like, you hear Tokoh laughing and it's like weird, snarty, like...
Who has a passive perception of 15 or higher?
None of us.
No one.
Okay. So
None of us.
none of you here give girls quietly whisper, "I'm stood in a field having burned down some trees, holding a magic rock trying to go to a mountain, being accused of being someone's parent. How did I end up here?"
And Gala is going to quickly recover because, as an ambassador, you do have to recover from these things incredibly quickly and just go, "Oh, my mistake. But it's wonderful to meet you. We haven't been introduced yet. This is our party. Libby, she's absolutely fantastic, our fighter. We have Matey, our wonderful medic. They are the best. Tokoh, you already know. And might I know your names? And why exactly are you holding... Okay, might I ask what you are holding?
It's a rock with eyes that's trying to go to the mountain. I picked it up. I picked it up out of the Woodward's corpse.
Could I roll investigation to see what Gala can get out of this thing that's not a mole and is a googly-eyed rock?
You can probably you're a cleric system. I'm gonna say that you can roll either nature or
Hey,
Arcana.
Jade, can you roll something as well?
Can I roll?
No, can Tokoh roll something as well? Like,
Okay.
to investigate the rock?
And investigate.
Tell me. Okay. One of you can either roll Arcana and or nature, but you can't roll. You can't both roll the same one to pick.
Okay.
I'll just nature because Tokoh is a druid.
Okay, so I'm rolling Arcana, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the same modifier. That is a 17.
25.
Whoa.
Apologize, I am was typing as shit. There we go, 17.
17.
Inmate's walking back to Libby, by the way.
Yeah. What's Libby doing? I want to know what Libby is doing.
She was arguing. She was trying to fend off Inmate and arguing with Tokoh, and then suddenly Tokoh took off, and everyone else took off after Tokoh, and Libby is just left standing there in the field, facing away from wherever they ran off. Because yes, she very briefly yells into her hands, and I guess she's gonna check the edges of the field for any more trees and start trotting back to camp to pick up stuff. She hears like I'm still going with that 8 unless you want to tell me otherwise, Jade.
I'm guessing you took a glance as to where everybody headed.
Yeah,
So you would have
and
seen.
she
the
saw
other
a 7-foot. Okay, I was gonna say she saw a 7-foot tall furbolg.
But
There's also an almost 7-foot tall fire person.
Okay. In that case, fuck, shit, white. And she is sprinting. Avi, you said Inmate was starting to walk back towards Livy.
Yeah.
She sprints past you, and
They turn around and follow you.
she's still holding a warhammer. And she shoves herself in between the other members of her party and these two strange people that have just showed up.
Of which one is a skeleton.
Yeah, after they just got attacked.
I want to say as she's running up, because Gala had asked for introductions and no one actually said their names.
it?
So Nebula is going to be like, I'm Nebula Rose. This is Grills. I have literally only met Tokoh once. And I feel like just as he ends that part of the sentence is when Libby comes in.
Yeah.
And suddenly, Libby.
Isn't this just a great first impressions?
It's great.
Explanations now.
Libby, they assisted us with the trees.
She's
There are-
squinting.
With the 18 vibe check insight I rolled earlier, can Grills clock that Libby has a soldier background?
I can definitely clock that Livy is distrustful of you guys. It wouldn't be exactly a soldier background, but knows how to wield a weapon. Knows how to has a worn armor and hammer.
Grills, you don't know what a Muppet Born is. You're chalking it up to Toon bullshit currently. But as Libby literally shoves herself directly in between you and the rest of her party. Yeah, her armor is real kind, and her hammer is very real kind. And they both seem to be of dwarven craft.
So this is what you clock. Everybody else seems pretty calm though.
Hey Jade, about the 24 that
Yep,
Tokoh rolled.
I was waiting to get to it. As Libby's pulling you guys back, you take a good look at the little thingy, and with a 24 and honestly a 17 and a 25, because that's what you rolled. You rolled. I'll give Vwild first. Vwild, you rolled a con. This thing is a sort of golem. It was definitely created by someone. For some specific reason or another. What that reason is not known to you, sadly, just because you can't really tell its command from its make. But it seems to have. It wasn't actually a wood, which you pick up from the nature check, and it was instead sort of piloting a wooden mech. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Horrifying.
Tokoh picks up that it was piloting a wooden mech.
Mhm.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, Tokoh just says that out loud. So.
You will also pick up on the same things that it is a sort of golem that was created by someone, and it is with the 25 and seeing how it wants to get out and run away. It is probably trying to make its way back to its owner.
Yeah, Tokoh says so. Like, I think it's trying to go back at whoever sicked it on us.
Great, so we don't have a cult of dark druids. We have whatever the fuck this is. We're leaving now.
No, they could come back and then flowers, they'll all be gone.
The flowers are fine. Tokoh, it's flowers. It's flowers. I know you
They're
like the
my
flowers. They're
flowers.
pretty.
They're my flowers.
Libby,
All right.
the flowers are important to Tokoh. If we are a party of, we have a doctor, an ambassador, an incredible fighter, a child, and two esteemed people. I don't know what your professions are normally. However, you are delightful people. We could always go away and get the authorities or something.
And do what? Tell them to arrest a fucking rock?
From my experience, the authorities will be less efficient than we would.
Also, the
You know,
nearest.
I was about to argue, and then I realized I have been at several meetings with the authorities, and you are unfortunately painfully right.
I will
Oh,
also say
God,
that the nearest
okay.
settlement is very far away.
Something real quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
that does not meet the DC. Okay. Let me roll. Okay, their dex isn't the best.
Also, I'm just gonna say here and now with the 18 vibe check that you got earlier, Grills. Yeah. The
I will
moment you've mentioned the authorities, and then Gala just looks tired at that front because she completely understands.
I will also say, by the way, Vamp, that if you're gonna be rolling for something, please let me know what it is beforehand.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I think Toko's like annoyed enough at Libby that they I rolled a wisdom to see how annoyed they are, and I rolled a sleight of hand because they were annoyed enough to do it. Tokoh, I've mentioned before, Tokoh would throw a rock at someone, right? It's a very specific rock. It's a rock that they got from the from Glorp Store.
Are you serious? Please no.
What are you throwing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Toko's just like, Libby, can I have your hand for a second?
Oh my god.
What?
Your hand, real quick. This is very important.
She doesn't have teeth, but you get the impression she grits her teeth. She glances suspiciously between Suit Man and Skeleton Man and at the child, and she begrudgingly holds out her hand. What?
Tokoh gives Libby a golden flower with the rock being hidden underneath, that's the sleight of hand of 13. And then like speaks like the activation word, and Libby, this power is so heavy for no
What's your strength?
injustifiable reason.
A strength, yes.
Yeah. What?
Cool.
No. What's your
One
strength? Real quick?
ton.
It is,
Oh,
yeah, it is a ton.
Her strength is 16.
16. Yeah. Roll a strength saving throw.
Cool. $18.
An 18.
It is a ton.
It is a ton. So I'll give you
Your
this.
hand does not get crushed.
Your hand isn't crushed, but you do suddenly feel a bunch of weight as suddenly your entire side, you're lurched onto one side.
And Tokoh is just like, I don't care if you come with me or not. I'm going.
Oh, and is
Tokoh.
Tokoh taking off?
Well, they can't take off because Grills is still holding like the rock, unless they can snatch it out of Grills' hand,
You can try.
which they probably would.
Going with her.
I mean, as you say that, Girls just like holds it up above his head.
Yeah. Wait, actually, that won't stop them. They have a feature that would let them still snatch it. It just depends on if Grill would be expecting it enough to like
Tokoh.
Yes,
not be taken.
he's a
by-
soldier. He would expect you to try and
Yeah.
steal things.
Tokoh.
But
I do believe there are more better ways to handle discussing this.
she said the flowers weren't important.
Not more important than your life.
Toko's just
Libby-
like kicked some dirt in Libby's direction.
Libby, with all due respect, this isn't helping.
Hey, Tokoh, just look at me a moment. And Gala is just gonna full on. She's tall as Peck. She is going to crouch to your height. This is kind of vibes of parent talking to child. It's get down on their level. Just
Mm.
As this is
You
being
know-
said. Oh, keep going, actually. Finish this.
you know how Libby is with her words sometimes. Nothing against you, Libby, but sometimes things come out harsher than they first seem. We're
She
just worried about
doesn't
you.
want to help.
She does want to help. We just want to protect you, okay? You are very important to us. And you know how she prioritizes people in her party. Right? We're not denying you. We're not denying you help. We're not denying help with this garden. These wonderful flowers. Flowers are an incredible priority to you, and so they are to us. All right?
I'm gonna roll like
I want to say that as you're saying this, and please do roll, Vamp.
yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if Tokoh will listen at advantage because you did say some very specific words. That's an 11. Please give me something better.
RJ, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. Give me just.
Yeah, Tokoh does come down.
That's pretty good. What is that? That's 16. What's my modifier? 23?
23. So, as this happens, you see, you clock it just because, it comes at you really quickly and really fast. Everyone else kind of misses this as it's coming from behind them, as one of these other little rocky creatures fucking shoots out of the ground and tries to hit you, specifically in the hands where you're holding the other one, and then dips back into the ground, you managing to dodge just out of the way, and at that point everybody has seen it happen.
Shit. We need to move.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tokoh,
Tokoh's gonna
away or towards?
deactivate the
Away
rock,
or
so-
towards?
Yeah.
Let's go toward the mountain. If we leave these things out in the wild, they may replicate, and then who knows what'll happen. We need to take care of this before it gets to be a problem.
Right.
Alright, Libby, you can lift your hand now. Tokoh deactivated the rock.
She is fuming. And she goes to throw the rock and the flower.
Do I have to roll anything to catch the rock? They did buy it. It costs gold.
You know where it is. You can see where it lands. You can go get
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna go get it.
it. Are you guys heading up the trail then?
It
Following,
appears we're going up the trail. Let's go!
Yeah.
yeah, following the other creature that just tried to attack you. This thing
Are
is
we-
moving quite fast. Like,
Yeah.
Can Tokoh use their wild shape?
you can.
Goat, 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 goat.
No,
goat,
they're
goat.
turning into Toko's wild shape means that they can turn into anything that's challenge 1/2 or lower, right?
Yes.
They're turning into a war horse, which has a 60 feet base movement.
Nice.
Are they leaving the camp with the burning campfire, or is everyone just?
Fire out.
I'm guessing that somebody puts it out.
Yeah.
Like, are we packing up camp and going up, or are they just bolting off immediately?
I feel like they probably spare time to toss the campfire, but you don't really want to lose the rock. And it's moving very fast according to Jade.
It is.
But we've got one in our hands still, right?
You still have one in
Yeah.
your hands. It was trying to
Right.
knock it out, but now it's heading back towards the previous destination.
Grills will call. I'll follow this one. You guys pack up the camp and catch up. Or then take off.
I think
Hi-ho!
Tokoh would like follow Grills just because they've already shifted into their wild shape.
Anybody want to
Gala,
ride?
go with the kid.
On it!
Oh,
And go
flavor wise,
Going.
mechanically this is a war horse, but flavor wise, it's a very large dog. Like it's a very, very large dog.
Maybe one could say a greater dog.
Yep. So
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
it doesn't take that quick. It doesn't take that long to literally just pack up camp. You guys are able to catch up in. By leaving a little bit early, you guys managed to keep up and see the direction that it's headed. Running quickly and speedily. All of you managed to track it onto a small. I don't want to say plateau. It's more of like you guys are heading up the mountain, and you see a small like entry to a cave in a sense.
I just want to say I'm imagining like someone tying a rope to this rock and like having it on a leash.
Yeah.
It
Or
tries
like in a little
digging.
box.
It tries
and it,
digging
like,
underground. Yeah,
bunks.
you just fucking pull it back up. Like nope, just walk.
With it. I know.
I actually wanna.
Oh.
Can I roll history?
Yeah, sure.
No, sometimes I'm glad I
It's a
don't
six,
have
never
allies
mind.
like the majority of my people. Otherwise, going in that small cave might be a problem.
You do see that the thing is reaching the end of like the line. It's tugging against the rope you have put onto it, heading into the cave.
Oh my god, we're taking our pet rock for a walk.
Wait, is this the one that Grills caught? Did you guys
Yes.
put a rope on that one?
I thought you guys.
Well,
said you put a rope on top.
I just suggested it. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, I
don't
thought
know
you
if
were
I
saying
need-
that you're doing that. I was like, okay, that's a
No,
smart
no, I was
idea.
saying I was imagining that. But hey, if we want to do that, we can. I don't know how else they would like follow it when you're just holding it into the air.
I
Yeah.
mean, if he's holding it, it's still trying to like get out of his hands the entire time.
Yeah.
So he can just follow the way that it's trying to leap, and also follow the other one.
Yeah.
But also,
Either
what are the
way,
tuniness of having it on our leash?
Yeah, this is very good.
Either way, entrance of the cave, like Tokoh like kind
Mm.
of pauses for a moment, tilts their head, and then like buffs in the other direction, like whoop.
So,
Okay. Gala is gonna activate Speak with Animals. What are you gonna tell us?
Oh, this thing is not an animal.
I think for the purposes of Speak with Animals, the wild shape does count.
Oh, do you mean? I'm sorry, you're talking to Tokoh. Yes.
Yes. She's probably tried to be at least diplomatic with the rock, but it's a rock. So it is very much What is it, Skippy? Not that.
What is it?
Did Jade fall down the well? But yeah, no, Tokoh is just like, looks up. Do you think the person behind this is deeper in the cave?
And Gala, without translating this to the others, because she's having a conversation with Tokoh, just goes, it is highly plausible. I mean, that is where the rock is indicating.
And Tokoh nods and starts padding into the cave.
Don't go on ahead! Wait for the fighter, at least! Let the fighter go heal!
I mean, Gibbs Grills is already going into the cave.
Yeah, so
Yeah, never falling.
The soldiers going first. Fine.
You don't know Grills. is
You
also-
don't know. He's just a guy in a suit.
He's a guy in
He
a
did,
suit
however,
who a lot of
take
fire.
down
He did blow
one
up a
tree by himself and the other in the wood road itself, so...
True.
True, but that was fire.
Can I roll insight or investigation or something to back up my thing on the does she know this guy is trained?
You can roll an insight just to see that there's an airness of knowing what you're doing that comes from Grills. This is actually, you know what, this is without even rolling an insight. You can just tell, like, by the way that Grill speaks and by the way that Grill holds themselves, they are either very good at faking knowing what they're doing, or they know what they're doing.
Mhm.
I did roll the insight. I didn't hear whether you said not to. I can
You're fine.
retroactively.
It's fine. You pick up this.
I think-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with that you get all that, and because it was a 23, you can also identify that Grills is a fire genasi, but that's more fire magic than you would get from just having that lineage. So there's something going on there.
She is fascinated by that. She is going to follow that up later when they're not going into a cave like this. But
Are you guys lighting up anything? Because it is getting dark.
Grills has dark vision, 60 feet.
You're fine.
Let me
You, in fact, you give up a
see.
small little glow, more than likely.
Yeah,
Are-
Nebula has light. Touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension till it ends, sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet. That works for an hour.
Position. What if we cast light on the rock? So even if it squirms
Oh,
out
that-
of position somehow, we can still like follow it because it's gonna be clearly glowing in the dark.
And none of it
We
goes
don't know if it's going to go underground, though.
You can.
that's
Okay, I
true.
will tell you this. You saw one of the other rocks pop back out. It can't dig through the hard stone that is underneath this. Makes up this
Okay
cave.
then.
So it is just.
Cast
swamp.
light on the rock.
What's light on the rock?
You're gonna try and cast light on the rock? I think there's a thing for if you're trying to cast light on an object on a being.
It's technically a golem, so I'll allow it.
Well, if you target an object held by a hostile creature,
Yeah, if you're.
but
if
you're
it's
not a hostile
technically-
creature.
Well, yeah, but if it's technically a golem, it counts as a creature, not an object. So you can't cast
Oh.
light on it anyway.
Okay. In that case, yeah, he'll just take something from his hand. I don't know what should he take from his hammer space.
Robert Chicken.
Roll the fumble table.
No, actually, he probably has like a ball for this specific reason. To be
Oh,
honest.
why not cast it on the blue rose that he wears? Pretty.
See, but then he blocks half the light.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
The
Or
practicality.
he just picks up a non-live rock from the
There
ground.
you go. It's as easy as
Yeah.
that. All right.
He picks that up from the ground and casts light on it. That's for an hour. And it is again bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet.
Okay.
So-
So I'm guessing from this, everyone but Inmate and Libby, or did just Libby stay behind to pack up camp and make sure everything was out?
Everyone caught up.
Yeah, everyone caught up.
No, everybody caught up.
It is
Okay.
not it is not that difficult to literally just pack up camp because it was in the morning. You guys were technically like just gotten up really and had already packed up most of it to move on with yourselves,
Mhm.
and then this
I
happens.
will,
Cool.
I will also say Gala was going to outright kick up a fuss if anyone didn't go with Libby. 'Cause- and also Matey, but Libby's the one who she knows has adventuring experience. She was not going to let anyone go into the cave without.
Hold on, guys. That is a fire alarm. So I will be back.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh,
We don't have that much left. We are about to. We are about
So
to.
what do you want to do?
Cool. When they get to the mouth of the cave, can I roll deception or performance really quick?
Can you tell me what it's for?
She wants to act like she's perfectly cool with this series of events.
That would be a performance if you're trying to fake everybody else. If you're trying to fake yourself, it's deception.
Cool. Great. She's got a pretty good modifier for performance. Nine. Never mind.
9!
The moment you said she's got a good modifier, I was like, this is gonna be a bum roll.
Yeah. Libby, you get to like the cave and Gala starts talking with Tokoh. She's kind of hanging behind and keeping a very close eye on these two strangers. But when they start talking about going into the cave, Libby freezes. Does not say anything. But she freezes, and I think like you can tell there's like an internal dialogue where she debates, and she decides that she's going through and with this and not saying anything.
Are we certain this is a wise decision?
Who's Inmate saying that to?
Well, everyone in.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be dead honest with you. This is Ironquill. I don't think anyone makes wise decisions here.
No, y'all make dumbass decisions like constantly. It sucks ass.
If we're not the ones to deal with this, then it'll be someone else, and they may not be as prepared.
And then
so
you
begins our
see.
quest, then.
I'm not sure what the party makeup is, but if anybody's looking at like how we're arranged going in, but if anybody's looking at Inmate, they kind of fidget. The Lantern Crew knows this as the negative fidget that Inmate does, where they kind of wring their wrists with their hands, and they just go, "I will provide assistance."
Nope, come here, Doc. And
Do we
Libby.
wanna? I get that we are in the middle
Yeah.
of a roleplay, but
Yep.
Arrows is kind of away at the moment, so we are going to be wrapping this up soon because I technically have a session within 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
I also just realised I'm on 2% battery.
Go charge your
Plug
thing,
your shit
whatever it
in.
is.
Oh
Charge.
my god.
But
Plug
I
your
had
shit
it
in,
at 100% when we started.
yeah, Jade, what were you saying?
Huh?
What were you saying? You were like, Arrows is away and we're gonna be wrapping this up soon, and then you kind of like stop.
Arrows is away, so let's. I'm loving the roleplay. I don't want to stop it, but can we pause it until Arrows gets back?
I mean, wouldn't it be better to get the character roleplay out of the way while Arrows isn't here, so when Arrows comes back, we can just directly move forward?
Well, what if Eros wants to interject?
Oh shit! Yeah, I did that. No, not cross my mind. Very fair.
I will be right back. I gotta run and get a charger from upstairs.
And you else gotta get a charger anyway, so. I know there's been a lot of pauses, so sorry for that. It is
Funk.
It happens.
Do not
It's okay.
apologize for it. It's fine. It happens, man.
Yeah.
I am melting in the California heat right now.
Rip. Yeah. Fucking Girls does agree with Libby's statement of everyone in Nightcall makes dumb decisions and it's really annoying. But the soldier mentality is, if I don't deal with this, someone else will have to.
Mm-hmm. Libby does not disagree, but she does not think that they should. She does not think that some of these people should be dealing with this.
Mm-hmm.
Tokoh is 12.
Precisely.
Tokoh
These
is
are inmates' patients. They're not abandoning them.
Tokoh is 12, and Tokoh is like, just yours.
Also, if you
Kinda-
leave, there's no game. So, like, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Libby's like Libby's protesting. I don't expect it to actually work, but yeah, she's thinking like, cool, yeah, I agree that this does need to get taken care of, but also maybe not on a whim. We should like actually prepare and maybe not have a literal child, a squishy doctor here. And also I want people who I actually know aren't just weird strangers that just show up.
In fairness to the not taken care of on a whim, it's also that thing where if they don't take care of it now, there is like a very non-zero chance that whoever's behind this would have like just, packed up, hit the bricks before like anyone else can arrive.
Mm-hmm. But then it's not their problem anymore.
This is in Gala's head. I should have invited my girlfriend.
Man, lady being here. I'm sorry, Jade. Your game would just be over.
Isn't Lady like almost level 20?
I think
Yeah.
Lady is 20.
She's like 9 foot tall too, right?
What's a Tarask? She could go to this mountain and just punch it and we'd win.
Man.
They're lords on a bike.
Question: how many
Mhm.
levels in Monk does Gala have?
3. Because she's a level 4 and she's gay and she
Oh boy.
went with 1 cleric level because she's gay. And I didn't realise she was going to enter a campaign.
So we're relying on Grills to catch everyone then.
Yeah.
'Cause he's the only one with slow fall.
I am so sorry. Tokoh is a level 4 druid, and they have like 2 offensive spells and 1 offensive cantrip.
That's all fine and dandy, but you can't blast your way out of falling down a hole.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
they don't know that they're gonna fall down a hole.
What if there is no hole, huh? What if there isn't one, huh? What are you gonna do
Then
fucking
how
then?
There's the underground.
RJ?
Why are you
Well,
assuming
not
there's a
into the
hole,
underground.
RJ?
Why are
Huh?
you assuming there's a hole, RJ?
Why would there be a
Because this is
hole?
because this is Einquell, and there's always a hole.
Me fucking
It's for the
changing.
gag. It's for the gag.
Me changing the fucking thing. It's not a hole anymore, it's a fucking slide. Get fucked.
Technically
love-
speaking, a slide has holes. Ergo, there's always a hole.
I will murder you.
It's
we
a
I'll
hole
make the
sideways.
mountain be alive and make this fucking hole its intestine. Don't test
Hey,
me.
I'm back.
Alright.
Someone scorched
I'm
their
pissing
food.
off our DM. Oh.
Hi, Arrows.
Everything good?
Hi,
Yeah, everything's good. Someone scorched their food, so it set off a fire alarm.
Okay.
Cool.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So, where
But
were
no,
we?
we're good. Yeah, we
Uh,
were going in the cave.
Yeah, Inmate said something along the lines of, I will do my best to assist everyone while doing their nervous fidget.
And Libby tried and failed to play it off like she was perfectly cool with this turn of events, and is now
And-
confronting Doc. Yeah. Are we do? Are we still what?
We're still in roleplay, I guess.
Yeah.
Get back in the soup. Get back in the soup.
Yeah, Tokoh is just like we can't just leave. Like we can't just leave and hope someone else will take care of it. Like what if we leave and like the person who's behind this has just like, gone, disappeared.
Gala's the only one who understands you right now, Tokoh, unless you've gone outside of dog, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Bark,
they haven't
bark,
gone
bark,
outside of
bark,
dog, so
bark, woof.
Gala
Bark.
Gala has to translate.
Gala is absolutely nodding along and answering back, and she will translate eventually. Just if she notices someone looking, she will translate, and then she will talk back on the conversation. She is giving Toka her full attention because that's what you do with children.
Mm-hmm.
Make eye contact, you make sure they feel valid, and you talk about the thing that they're interested in at this moment.
Libby gently sort of puts a hand to sort of pull Inmate's wrists away from each other. And she says quietly, just to them, what's up?
We have no guarantee of how long this is going to take, and I cannot. You see them falter, and they say, depending on how long this will take, I only have a limited amount of supplies. I cannot guarantee everybody's safety.
Also, I'm going to guess this is happening as you guys are walking.
Hmm?
This is happening. This talk is happening while you guys are walking.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Or walking.
Yeah,
Okay.
like while they're walking, yeah.
I think Libby just says, I know you take it upon yourself to keep everyone healthy and safe, but it's not. It's we can do that too.
Is this? I assume everyone can hear this conversation.
Well, they're trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
I will say
Yeah.
that
Mind that.
as that last sentence is hit,
Mm-hmm.
the further you went into the cave, the more obviously roots and stuff like that seem to be growing all over the place. This place seems to be teeming actually with life, and patches of dirt can be seen all over the place. But as a last step is taken, suddenly there's a snap, and then a crackle, and then a pop, as the ground gives out under all of you.
There it is.
Oh, boy.
Grills is immediately going to grab Nebula and spin them so he lands first.
Mhm.
So like Nebula lands on top of him.
That's good because Nebula's not
Can you
that
fucking
heavy.
change the music?
Yeah.
Ah.
Here is actually a fun thing because I'm looking at Toko's race features and I'm going, well, this is one way for it to get out. Tokoh turns back into like, their human form. They get out of their wild shape, and assuming that who would they be closest to? Because Inmate and Libby would be clustered together, right? Right now.
would-
Yes,
they would-
you guys
they
were
would be
clustered
right next to
together,
Gala.
and the ground gave out under all of you.
I think in this case, Tokoh would go for Inmate because Libby and Gala are more durable than Inmate is.
Yeah.
And Toko's
Yes.
gonna like grab Inmate, and Tokoh actually stays in the air.
How long can you hold this?
Yeah, that's the thing. Their strength isn't good. They know they can't pull Inmate back up. They're just trying to slow down the fall.
Okay. You guys, I will say this. You do manage to slow down the fall. For you guys.
Yep.
For everyone
Inmate,
else.
yeah, Inmate just feels like cold hands like grab like Inmate's shoulders, and Tokoh just like is fighting against gravity to slow down your fall.
Grills mechanically has slow fall.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking
nice.
how far he can slow fall.
Inmates,
I do find it.
you're the
I
only
do
one.
find-
I will. It's okay. Who is talking?
I was saying that like I find it funny how by grabbing Nebula, Girls has distracted him from casting Misty Step to go back up.
It is
So that works
what
out.
it is. So, Inmate, with your very unique perspective on the fall, you're the only one who managed to catch this. You're not going up. You are very slowly getting down there. And as you see, everyone just kind of passes a sort of... You only see it because it reflects off the light that Nebula is holding from the rock. A small permeable barrier that seems to be they seem to pass by. It's way deeper down, and you actually can't see the bottom. But as you do so, you do notice that the moment they pass through, and as you're about to pass through yourself, everyone kind of reaches the bottom, and then seem to spawn right back at the top, right where they cross the barrier. And then you cross it yourself. And so does everyone else.
Oh boy. Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
What?
So, wait, so we're back at the top?
Everyone else...
We glitched. Did we glitch?
Oh,
You didn't glitch. You could say that it's almost like the fall reset.
Oh.
Are we endlessly mother packing falling?
Not endlessly. Not endlessly. It takes a couple of bits. But eventually, you all manage to land on a bed of yellow flowers. And with that, allow me one moment. Stop.
Oh god.
Long ago, two races ruled over Einquil. Real Kind and Toons. This is not that story. But a new story is about to unfold. And that's the end.
Screaming and crying!
Jade, with all of the fury in my heart, with every ounce of fury in my heart, Jade, hey Jade,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
With every ounce of fury, I cannot make this more clear.
I hope y'all are ready to get stuck in here for a while.
Jade, my beloved.
Mhm.
I put my hands on your shoulders, and then I chucked you into the pit.
Yeah, I'm down there with you, buddy. I'm the little rock, baby. I'm the little rock.
I woke up to Jade, and I picked Jade up in a hug, and then I lean back and suplex. I'm suplexing a rock, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm passing out the sticks. I'm passing out the sticks for the whackers, for the smackers.
I get my 5-foot boffer sword and start beating you over the shoulders
I
with
can't
it.
wait for y'all to find out who created the monsters.
But before we end on earnest, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, when everyone's safely landed, when inmates safely landed without getting caught, like Tokoh just kinda pauses and looks around and crouches down to look at the golden flowers, going slightly transparent as they go. Ah, a field of golden flowers. We must have broken our fall.
I guess flowers are important, huh, Libby? Anyways. With that, I want to thank everybody. I do have to fucking get ready for my session in
Yes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, love y'all.
Alonzi?
Right, stop your recordings and let's
Yeah.
be off.
Thanks.
Yee.
I'll join the call. I'll join the call back up so we can talk about it for a bit. But yeah, bye bye. See you everyone. Bye.